points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. So watch it, drink it in.
Good try! Oh, incredible! Ilkay Gundogan! Right from the start! That is stunning!
They've done it! They've done it! Manchester City have done it! Once, twice, three times the champion! Champions of Europe finally! History made in Istanbul! The treble complete!
History makers, for the first time ever, an English club have won 4 titles in a row.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Typical City, another watch-along and another Manchester derby. Are you feeling it? How are you feeling for this one? Are you nervous? I am. I'm feeling it. I'm nervous, man. I wanted no disruptions was the key point. I wanted to go into this. The feeling that I had this morning when I woke up was, I think we're going to win this. I just feel like we can, but I just felt like, is there going to be any disruptions, any spanners in the works? Nunes. And I mean, it's mad, innit? At the start of the season, imagine if we'd be sweating. There's no world at the beginning of the season where we'd be like, Nunes, not starting? Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Now he's not starting. We are recognising as a fan base what a player he actually is and how well has he been playing for us lately. There's no taking that fact away from him. And now he's not playing because he's got the flu. And Rico Lewis steps in. And I'm hoping he has a good game. I think the best football we ever see him play is in the 8. In cup games against lesser opposition in a midfield. That's when I see Rico Lewis and I think, you've got a place here, mate. You've got a place in the squad. Not in the starting 11. I don't think his future is a Manchester City starting 11 player, to be honest with you. And at right back, he's shown glimpses. He's a tenacious guy, but he's at right back. And arguably going up against their strongest side with Dorgu, but Ahmad on the other side as well with Ake. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Big up to all of you, first of all. Thank you for tuning in for Typical City. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so already. If you're interested in becoming a member, link is in the pinned comment of the chat that you're in, as well as in the description of the video. That helps support the channel massively. More than you realise. You get access to emojis and all that stuff. This stream is also sponsored by OK Jersey, so get involved with that if you're interested in buying a shirt. Unbelievably cheap, excellent replica quality. You've seen me wear them on this stream, so well worth a purchase. Very affordable and very good quality. Very impressed. So big up to them. And big up to you. How is everybody, man? Rockstar, nice to see you, mate. Since the Brighton game at home, it seems like our luck has changed. Totally agree with you there, mate. It does. Everything's good at the minute being a City fan. Apart from being second in the league, I know exactly the point you're trying to make, because I think everyone agrees with you. And then the Nunes news broke, and it was like, ooh, what does that mean? MCFC lads. Hi, fellow Blues. Ready for Derby Day here, except for the fact that I'm really nervous. 2-0's your prediction to City. And last but not least, come on, City. Yeah, mate. Douglas, good to see you, mate. I just feel there is a little too much confidence. Brackets, arrogance? Suspicious cat face? Those eyes. There is nothing in them. In the fan base, it's a one-off game. And it's at their bloody place. You're right, mate. After saying that, though, I'm going for a Church in 6-0. Biggest U-turn of the day, Douglas. Speaking of U-turns, that reminds me of a story, and it happened on Derby Day, which is mad. Years ago, I used to go to the games with this mate of mine, good lad, called Jack. Big up to Jack. I doubt he watches anymore. We haven't spoken in a while. No reason for that. But anyway, good mate, good sound lad. Went to the City games with him, and he forgot his season ticket on our way to Derby Day. It was the Giovanni 1-0. Do you remember that? Giovanni 1-0 win at the Etihad. I don't even think it was called the Etihad Stadium at that point either, was it? Yeah, and he was like, I forgot my season ticket. We were like halfway there. We were like going through Stockport, and he was like, bang a U-turn. So I did. I just did a U-turn, and this motorbike, this guy who's in his 60s, and I was like 18. I'd barely passed my driving license at this point. And this guy on his bike with his missus, and they were in their 50s as well. So, like, they don't want to be taking a tumble on a bike, do they, at that age? They went straight into the side of my car. And all I remember was looking through this window and this guy's helmet with his little eyes through the visor flying at me. Totally fine, totally sound, 100% my fault in my opinion. But the DVLA deemed it his fault as much as my fault because he was driving through them zigzag bits that you're not allowed to drive through them. And he went boom. And it was on Derby Day. Anyway, a completely irrelevant anecdote where I nearly killed an old couple. I checked on them and everyone was fine. Everything was fine. Nothing to worry about in the end. But it was I felt guilty, man, that they got a bit of the blame for it. I was like, yeah, well, you shouldn't have been driving that, should you? Me trying to do a U-turn. As if they're in the wrong. Anyway, Zen, good to see you. Time for the easiest game of the season against the Rags. Already know we will win. Hoping for a 5-0, mate. I love your confidence. I don't share it quite as much as I would like to. The confidence. I do feel like we can sneak a win here, but the attack, we'll talk about the teams in a minute because I want to speak to you guys first. Church, good morning, fellow Blues. The Red Devils will be alchemised, I was going to say acclimatised, but alchemised by Erling and Phil into the Sugar Plum Fair. What are you doing, Church? What are these words that you've written? What is going on? Were they alchemised by Erling and Phil into the Sugar Plum Fair? You've had a fucking beer, mate, haven't you? Oh, and maybe something else as well. 6-0 to the hyper-prodigious Sky Blue Juggernaut. Come on, the Blues. Big up, Church, man. Good to see you, mate. SRP. Hello, Jonny O. You are very confident on this one. Was I? I think I was yesterday. I don't know why I'm not as much. It's the Nunes news, really. That's it. But hope your jinxing doesn't bite us in the ass. By the way, how's your missus dealing with United? Well, she left the house and we didn't even say anything. She just walked out this morning. She's there. She's on her way now. She'll be there, actually. She'll be getting comfy. Probably getting a few drips on her from the Old Trafford roof, probably. There with her personal umbrella. I don't think it drips where she is. She'll be on TV, actually. She sits in the stand that the TV... The camera faces, the main camera, and she's like 12 rows, slightly, if you're looking at the TV, she's slightly to the right of the halfway line, about 13, 14 rows up or something. You won't see her, to be honest. She wears like a massive black hood and just completely wraps herself, so it'll just be like this black blob that'll be sat there. But anyway, yeah, do one, Mrs. Rag. That's her name today, Mrs. Rag. Nah, she's been sound. It's fine. We've gotten used to it now, mate. We've gotten used to it, and we've learned just to be like respectful, civil. We're civil in the morning. We look after the children, and then we go our separate ways. We have jobs to do, and then we realise the real job of the day is upcoming. And come on. Merlard, morning Blues. Probably one of the most 50-50 games we'll have this season at the Swamp against the Rags. However, Foden and Haaland will once again turn up for the 4-2 win to Manchester City. I can see a 4-2 because of our defence. Oh, man. Good to see you, Phil. What have you gone for? You haven't predicted. But anyway, smash them, crush them, and humiliate the Rags on their own turf. Metal Rocks, good to see you. And James, good to see you as well. Alaric, good to see you. Cobb, good to see you, mate. JIT as well. Who else we had in here? JS Wirt, good to see you. He is at right back, mate. Because no Nunes. That's the reason why. But right, come on. Right, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Yeah, we'll talk about the teams now. Donnarumma, Lewis, Kusanov, Elaine, Ake. Donnarumma's no problem, obviously, no problem. I wouldn't even be that bothered with Trafford, in all honesty. But Lewis, Kasanov, Elaine and Ake, that's just like, could it get any more makeshift than that? You know, in terms of like what we should have available to us. Then it's gone. Everything's gone. No O'Reilly, who's on the bench. I'm a little bit surprised at that, to be honest. I think Ake's in there for the experience, because without him, I'm struggling to see where we're getting experience from. Obviously, Donnarumma at the back there. I think that's the only one. I've seen some super chats. Sorry, I've missed you, Jorginho. I'll get back to it, mate. Foden, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, I'm thinking is a midfield 3. Semenyo, Haaland and Doku. As soon as you leave the back 4, though, and start talking about the rest of the defence, then you get excited, don't you? Then you're like, that's a good team, that. That front 6 with Foden, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Semenyo, Haaland and Doku. Semenyo, Haaland in particular. We need Foden. Foden needs to be on his game today, man. Absolutely on his game, because I don't think he's been playing well lately. You know, but he turns up for Manchester derbies, doesn't he? He turns up. Jorginho, mate, thanks for the super chat, mate. Big up to you. Watch it, drink it in. They've just heard the news at the Stadium of Light. I love it, mate. I love it, mate. And every City fan can just hear that commentary on repeat. You know, I have it as a ringtone. My phone's always on silent, but on Derby Day, I might turn it up. I'm not going to do it. But that's my ringtone. The second we beat United and we won that league that year, it's been my ringtone ever since. So occasionally, it goes off in situations where there are United fans present, and it's very enjoyable. It's very enjoyable to see their faces like, do you mind turning your phone off, please? And I'm like, no, let it ring. Let it ring. Aguero! Love it, mate. Love it. Wall, thank you so much for becoming a member, mate. Big up to you, mate. The support is legendary. And you've picked the typical City legendary status as well. So big up to you, Wall. Wall Digital. Big up, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Really, really do. Top man. Top man. We'll talk about the United team news in a minute. Because Curtis came in late. Need Bernie and Semenyo to help Lewis out today. Yeah, that's a great point. Curtis, great point. Semenyo does not shy away from tracking back, does he? He loves it, actually. It's one of his strongest attributes. We've seen it in a Bournemouth shirt. We've already seen it in a City shirt. That he doesn't shy away from the graft. You know, Bernardo Silva in particular, we know what we get with Bernardo Silva. The problem for Bernardo Silva's work rate is his speed. Like, there's no question the effort. Like, he wants to be there, but can his body get him there in time? You know, with Semenyo, on the other hand, you combine the athleticism of Semenyo with the work rate of Bernardo Silva, which is, for me, what Semenyo is, because his work rate is phenomenal. Then you've got one hell of a player that's going to help out, and you made an excellent point there. Completely agree, and he's going to need it. He's going to need it. I have a feeling Foden might be on the right, though, of that midfield, which is where I put him. He might not be. He might be on the left, but we'll see. We'll see. But big up to Curtis, mate. Good to see you, as always. And Raymad as well. Good to see you. 4-0 to Haaland, Foden and Semenyo. Imagine if we win 4-0, man. Imagine. Just the scenes. I've got water in front of me, but I don't want to drink today, but I'm prepared. If we go 1-0 down, that beer's coming out. You're seeing sober Jonny today. To be fair, I'm never shit-faced. Like, you haven't seen me absolutely fucked, to be fair, but... So important, this game, man. The fact that we go first, a rare opportunity to really pile the pressure onto Arsenal, continue the good feelings that are out there as being a Manchester City fan right now. The feelings are very positive right now, being a Manchester City fan. Mark Gate, we're going to be talking about that over the course of the stream. Like, you got a moment of silence for Crystal Palace, man. Jesus Christ. How bad does it get being a Crystal Palace fan nowadays, man? Do you know what I mean? They lose to Mac. They'd already gone 9 games without a win. Their captain is on his way out the club, and then their manager the same day announces he's leaving as well. That's brutal. You would have thought, like, they would have, like, I don't know, to be fair, they're not in sync with Fabrizio Romano. They don't care about Fabrizio Romano. And David Ornstein and XYZ, all the transfer gurus out there. They just happen to break the news, and the here we go has happened. He's on his way to Manchester City. Mark Gay, could well be a Manchester City player by tomorrow, by the sounds of it, by the end of the weekend. So it's a shame we've not got him for this game, because that would have been nice. That would have been perfect, really. You'd have probably gone with... who would you have dropped? Let's ask you this, chat. If Gay was available and he goes straight in, out of Kusanov and Elaine, who are you dropping? Who are you dropping? Because obviously Elaine is a bit more natural on that side of the defence, isn't he? So would we see Kusanov with a slightly more experience? Arguably, for me, I would probably rather see Kusanov in that back four. But, I mean, I wouldn't be worried with Elaine alongside Mark Gay. But, yeah, maybe I'm letting this Nunes news get to me a little bit too much, because as good as he is, you know, it's the pace is the issue. That's the one thing I think about is Dorgu, who is quick, by the way, very quick. He's going to run Lewis ragged, and that's what worries me about this side of our defence. And I think Curtis made a great point, Semenyo. If we attack with purpose and just go for it and just go, right, we're going to concede today. This defence is not cut out to keep a clean sheet. And I mean, just go for it, lads. Just go for it. All the players on the pitch that are there in that front six have such unbelievable ability to score goals. So just go for it. That's our strength. You know, in this game, for me, attack is the best form of defence. And I think keep that ball as long as you can and create as many chances as you can. And we win the game. If you let this game become this is the one game. Last Newcastle, I wanted that to be a basketball match because I felt like it suited the players, and I felt like it wasn't there for Newcastle to have their strengths shown in a basketball match. Whereas this game, this suits United being a basketball match more so than us. One threat. We'll talk about the United team news as well. I've seen some super chats, mate. I appreciate that. I'll read them in a second. Just reeling off the United team news. Not many surprises at the back, really. One or two, maybe. Le Mans in between the sticks. Dallo, Maguire, Martinez, and Shaw at the back. Not that surprised he went with Shaw because of like Carrick and like his familiarity with Luke Shaw. Same with Maguire as well. Maguire, set pieces. That's a massive concern for me. With the defenders we have on the pitch, the aerial ability that we have got. Maguire's he's like a Van Dijk, isn't he? He's like a magnet. When that ball gets lumped in and it's a corner ball to United, it's just going to be magnetised to Maguire's big slab of a head, and he's just going to one of them, innit? Just into the back of the net. You can see it coming, man. Just keep him off that. Keep corners to a minimum. Because I think that's a big threat for United today. Maguire at set pieces, it concerns me. So hopefully he can do the business, Donnarumma, and be safe as well. Don't come out for it if you're not sure, mate. Mainu, Casemiro in front of them. So Mainu getting a start, which I think he was doing under Fletcher, to be fair to him. That carries on. Ahmad, Fernandez and Dorgu is the midfield three. A little bit surprised that there is no Cunha and Sesko. I would have expected maybe one of them. I would have expected Mbuemo to start instead of Ahmad. And then either Sesko or Cunha. I understand with this system that you wanted to get Dorgu further up without giving him responsibilities to get back as much. But no Sesko or Cunha. That actually pleased me, to be honest. But you know, Ahmad, he's done well against City in recent times as well. So he's got a bit of history against us. Fernandez as well. And Mbuemo came very close to putting it in the back of the net at the Etihad. But it was not to be. Donnarumma said no. Even the unwashed celebrate in the ground. Big up, Jorginho, mate. Big up, mate. Thank you very much for the super chat. I think I missed one as well. No, I didn't. There you go. Oh, yeah, I did. Sorry, mate. You again, mate. Good to see you. Watch out for Dorgu. He's that good. He's named twice. How was he named twice? Patrick is his first name, isn't it? Patrick Dorgu. That's over my head, that one. Gone over my head, that. I'm waiting for the joke to land. Or did I say Dorgu twice? I don't know. DD stands for the duo Dorgu. What are we talking about here? Is it Demi Gorgon? Are we talking about Stranger Things all of a sudden? Like, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know. My starting 11. I got one wrong, was obviously Nunes. I can't really predict the flu, unfortunately, but I did go with Cherky as well. I think I put Cherky in the starting 11 as well. So, yeah, I actually dropped Doku. I dropped Doku. My starting 11 was drop Doku, which was harsh, and get Cherky in. Semenyo on the left, Cherky on the right. That was my predicted starting 11. I also put O'Reilly in, I think, as well. I think I did. I'm on the water, Mako. I'm on the water. This is sober. Maybe I should get a beer. Maybe I'll start making more sense. Sober me just talks utter shit. Maybe. I don't know. 37. 37, believe it or not. I act about 3. 12. 3's a bit much. You know what I mean? I can wipe my ass and stuff. But after that, it's limited. It's limited. Anyway. Oh, have I done the team wrong? Oh, right, okay. I've done the team wrong. I've done it again. Right. Should we change that? I'll see if I can change that now. See if I can fix that. Because I have to go into Photoshop to fix it. Right, Dorgu's playing twice. Right, I get it now. I get it. Right, this was all like... Do on, everybody. This is a Kovacic moment again, isn't it? Have I even done the United team right? I think I did. Everyone else is right, isn't it? Yeah. Got the bench right and everything. Just Dorgu's playing twice. Right. I need to find it. Right, bear with me one sec. We'll fix this. We'll fix it. Hang on a minute. Every derby we have to see that shit, don't we? Wayne Rooney's overhead kick bollocks. You know, what a load of crap that was. Right. Get Dorgu out. Sorry about this, chat. Professional as ever on Typical City. Dorgu's playing, everybody. 18 times. Luke Shaw, where the hell are you? Can't really miss him, can you? There he is, 23. Got to zoom it down. 150 pixels. 150 pixels. Yeah, I'll have 150 pixels, please. Sorry, everybody. Right. Export. Overwrite. Yes. So that should change. I don't know whether it changes mid-thing or not. I don't know. I might have fucked the whole stream up doing that. But we'll see. When it rolls round in a minute. Ayo! We fixed it. We fixed it. Right. Job's a good one. Hey, Finalysis. Oh, yeah. I missed a call yesterday. Let me know, chat, what's going on. Because there's this thing that they do now on Sky TV, where they get City fans in a box and United fans in a box. A big box. I made it sound like a cardboard box. That would be uncomfortable. A big box with like a pitch in the middle. You might have seen it for the Arsenal Spurs game earlier on this season with Gary Lineker and McIntyre. I missed a call yesterday, so I don't know which City fan is now doing it. But they rang me yesterday to ask me to, and when I rang back, they said, "Sorry, we've had to go with someone else because you missed the call." So yeah, I wouldn't have done it anyway, in all honesty, because I wanted to do this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here now. You know, I'd be down in London in some studio. So I wasn't that bothered in the end, because I would have been like, you know, I can't miss this watch long. And that's the thing with mainstream media. They want us. They want these YouTubers now, don't they? They want YouTubers because that's where the money is, and that's where the players are going. Oh, is it Big Steve? Nice, man. If anyone else, good. Big Steve, the right person for the job, I think. Good for him, man. Good for Big Steve. Big up to Sub 2. Yeah, man. Smash the likes up. Come on, man. We can do better than that. We can definitely. We've got 1,000 watching, 235 likes. We can definitely get those likes up. Come on. Can we get to 300 before the game kicks off, which is in like a few minutes? Who's Els? Not sure who Els is. But yeah. QWERTY, good to see you, mate. Manchester is blue. Let's win it, boys. Boys. Yeah, man. Haaland looking focused. looking focused. I love it when when a team, like, you know, when the referee says, right, we're going, walking out, and then you can tell who's up for it. Because, like, one of the teams shouts louder than the other team. Like, right, come on, boys! Come on, boys! Come on, boys! Let's go! Let's go! Like, I'd be screaming in that tunnel if I was in that Derby tunnel. Just scare the shit out of the opposition, mate. You don't get tunnel drama anymore, do you? You know, back in the day, I remember Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira. That was a classic tunnel moment. I remember Peter Schmeichel and Gary Neville in the last Main Road derby ever to be played at Main Road. And Gary Neville lined up his Manchester United team on the wrong side of the tunnel. And Peter Schmeichel, of course, was City's keeper at that time. So tapped him on the shoulder and went, move. Like, that was a good moment, man. I remember that. And we won 3-1. So a bit of that would be nice. Right, come on, City. Players are on their way out. Yeah, man, you lot smashed it. 328 likes. Big up to you. Should we go 400? Am I pushing it? Yeah, I'm pushing it. But anyway, hit that like button. It's so easy and so free. It costs you nothing and it means a lot to me in the channel. You're helping someone. It's a nice thing to do. Or hit the dislike button. If you're having a terrible time and you hate my guts, smash the dislike button. Don't bother subscribing. Ask for a refund for all your memberships and swivel on it. Anyway. Right, come on. 4-0. You've said 4-0. Yeah, what time are people watching, man? Because this is an early one. I forgot, of course. People are going to be, like, tuning in. I thought I saw True Blue Tie a minute ago saying he was, what was it, 6 in the morning for you? Or was it night? I think you said evening. You said good evening. But, Carrick already. Oh, what a shitbag. He's literally, his first day on the job, he walked down the line and did that to the fans. Like, come on. You're Michael Carrick, the interim manager, mate. Why would United fans get all excited about that? Do you know what I mean? Like, yay! I better not do it. I nearly had like a Mark Goldbridge in the FA Cup final moment there. Do you remember that? Come on, City! Do it for Sean Gota! Yay, City! Game kicks off, 10 seconds later, 1-0 Gundogan and Mark Goldbridge is going, what the fuck are we doing? Gold from Goldbridge that was, man. I loved that shit. That was so funny. So I better not have a repeat of that. Yeah. She's great, mate. She's great. Thank you for asking. She's great. She's well, and she's currently making with the Mrs. Mum. We're not married, so I can't call her my mother-in-law. One day, maybe. But she basically is my mother-in-law. She acts like it. Anyway, super kind, super nice. She's currently making Knickerbocker glories in the house, down the garden. Up the garden, rather. I'm down the garden. They're up the garden. So, yeah, Knickerbocker glories, which is like a concoction of ice cream, fruit, and other stuff. I don't know. But she's good. Appreciate you asking, Gary. Appreciate it. Your wife's 11 weeks pregnant. Congratulations, mate. Buzzing for you. We had Mullet in here last stream as well. And there was someone else, wasn't there? There was someone else. Everyone's like, you randy lot in the chat. Everyone's shagging it in the chat. Everyone's been putting it away. Oh, you lot, eh? How many babies are coming out in the chat? Big up, Isa. Good to see you, man. But yeah, no Cherky. A little bit underwhelmed by that. I do want to see more of him. I've actually been quite critical of him lately, but you just know. It's like the numbers don't lie, really, do they? He has been a goal involvement per game pretty much since he's joined. You know, it's ridiculous. So I don't know how you can bench that. You know, as much as he's got problems and he's decision-making growing a concern. I think that will not be a concern in a couple of years. I think we won't be talking about that sort of stuff, not on a regular basis anyway, with Cherky. The skills and stuff are overly zealous, unnecessarily ostentatious flamboyancy from Cherky. You know, sometimes it's a bit much. You don't need to do that sort of stuff. But, you know, he delivers. He scores goals and he gets assists. So I don't know how you turn your nose up at that. Good to see you, Jeff. 3-0 Maguire red. Happened in my dream last night. Oh, I wish I was there, mate. Not in your bed, but like in your dream. Right, game's about to get underway. I don't want to get in your bed, Jeff. I think that would have been an uncomfortable situation for you and your wife. So apologies for the image that I just painted. Anyway, game's underway. What a good start to the game. Talking about a threesome with Jeff. Sorry. I'm joking, mate. Big up, Jeff. Love you, mate. We next week, mate, we'll have that chat. And apologies for yesterday, bud. Good to see you, coolest Zeb. And Ryan as well. Yeah, last 20 minutes, bring him on, mate. That wouldn't be bad, would it? That wouldn't be bad. You need to chill out, mate. Nigel. You need to chill out. Doku looking meaningful. Little turn. Oh, what a diving piece of shit. Casemiro already diving. Honestly. Doku knocks it. Well, he almost lets the ball run past him. And Casemiro gets his body in the way and then throws himself to the ground. First Premier League appearance since November the 8th for Harry Maguire. So will the rustiness be visible in his performance today? 1 goal in 6 for Erling Haaland, by the way. 1 goal in 6. Is that the worst form we've ever seen from Haaland? Kusanov with Mbeumo absolutely bullied him. Bullied him there, man. Mate, that was absolutely class from Kusanov. The pace to get across. A quaff? The pace to get a quaff. Mbeumo. The pace to get across Mbeumo, I can still say that the same way, was brilliant there from Kusanov. Then a couple of shoulder charges like, nope, this ball isn't yours. Goal kick, mate. Love it. Great stuff. Oh, Nathan Ake with the touch of a wardrobe. A triangular wardrobe as well. If there is such a thing. There probably is. On IKEA somewhere. Calm. How do you reckon Elaine will do, Jonny? I don't know. I mean, he's been tested lately, hasn't he? You know, and we're not talking about little tests, are we? I think the tests have grown and grown and grown. I would argue this is a bigger test than Newcastle away. Because of the importance of the game. But Dorgu's coming down. Kusanov over the bar. Deflected over the bar as well. Corner ball for United. Harry Maguire. Here we go. Let's keep him out. Keep him out. No early goals, please. Because this will set the tone. As always. I always say it. First goal. First goal. We've got to get it. I don't think we've overturned a single Premier League game this season when we've conceded first. We haven't won a single game in the Premier League. So that's got to be a concern. Big up, man. There you go. Nathan Ake. Ball in. Maguire off the bar with the head. Exactly what I just said. What? You listen to me. That's why. You should listen to me. That's why. What did I say, chat? What did I say? If you were here before this game kicked off, what did I say? Donnarumma, no man's land. Harry Maguire, less than a yard out. Off the bar. Straight on his head. It's a magnet. I told you, chat. Warning. Shots were fired there. I mean, I'm hoping that's an omen. If anything, I'm hoping. But Jesus Christ. I told you lot, man. Big up to all of you for hitting that like button. 400 likes. Appreciate it. Rodri, nice and calm. Let's calm it down now. That's it's going to raise the atmosphere a little bit, that, at Old Trafford, isn't it? Of course it is. Why have I not had a beer? Fucking hell. That was worrying, wasn't it? That was worrying. All comes from a sloppy touch from Nathan Ake, and there's a sloppy bit of play there from Max Elaine, giving it away. Sloppy start from City, 4 minutes in. I wouldn't say United have been good. They've just been gifted a corner. Got to get our front three in the game as much as possible. It's the derby, mate. It's what it does. It's the derby day. It doesn't matter how bad they are and how bad they've been playing. You know, I'd actually argue they're not even as bad as they were last year. I felt like they were worse last year, and people are saying they were, in terms of their position in the table anyway. You know? Oh, that ball would have been Dangerous for Dalot coming through there, but him coming forward has left a big gap open there. That's a foul, referee, and it's a yellow card as well. Don't give a shit if it's 5 minutes into the game. You've just stopped Doku going down their left side with no fullback in front of him. You've just stopped Doku. How's that not a yellow card? This is bollocks, man. And it's always like, oh, it's 5 minutes in. I want to let the game run. To be fair, Anthony Taylor is the referee. What are they doing at the back? Oh, we're going 1-0 down here. Donnarumma comes out. Well done, Donnarumma. What the fuck are you doing at the back, lads? Rodri started that with a stupid pass. And then Kusanov and Max Lane were like, to me, to you, shall I have it? Shall you have it? Just one of you, get hold of the game, man. Fucking handing this derby to them already. Semenyo, go on, lad. Go on, Semenyo. Fucking shambles already at the back. 3 mistakes already within 5 minutes. Nathan Ake out for a throw-in. It led to a corner. Off the bar from Harry Maguire. Max Lane out for a throw-in. Rodri with a crazy pass. And then Max Lane just about gets on the end of it and tries to send it back to Donnarumma. And it nearly sent Mbeumo through one-on-one. Now Doku's just can't control it. What are we doing here? Fucking hell, look at this stupid. And then stupid from him as well. Kusanov actually calmed the situation down with a nice little pass to Max Lane. And then he let it run across his body and then tried. Going back to Donnarumma was the right thing to do, but he didn't get enough on it. And thankfully, Donnarumma was on his toes, comes flying out of his goal and clears it. But Jesus, how many warnings do we need before we go 1-0 down here? They've smashed one off the bar and they should have gone through one-on-one. Dalot coming forward. Ahmad. Ball across. Clear it! Kusanov has barely cleared it. It's going to be Mainu. Shot. Donnarumma saves. How? How have you gone from that Newcastle performance to this? Did we start this badly against Newcastle? We weren't great, were we, if you remember? We weren't great. I'm hoping it's that, mate. I'm hoping you're right. I'm hoping it's a bit of that. But, I mean, the best thing to do is slow it down, then. Just play it simple. You know, we're not doing it. This is a bit better, what we're seeing from Bernardo Silva, just carrying the ball. Giving it away. Oh, he's got it back. I mean, don't forget, they're shit. Don't forget that. They're shit. So they will give us opportunities. They will give it away. So just you play your best game and keep it steady and simple. And we win this game. If you start doing stupid things and, you know, thinking you're better than you are, maybe Douglas was right at the start, overconfidence. There's Jonathan Woodgate, isn't he? The worst debut in the history of debuts. That debut for Real Madrid was unbelievable. Do you remember that, chat? Woodgate, what was it? 2 own goals and a red card on his debut. Unbelievable, man. Lego Funani. Ball through here. Donnarumma. What are we doing? I can't take my eyes off the screen to read the chat because every time I do, it's United through. They're getting a corner or they're sending Mbeumo through the channels. What are we doing? Big up to is it Cat Lego or Cat Lego? Big fan of Lego. My son's got about 8 grand's worth of Lego. It's not that much, but we spent a lot of money on him for Lego, man. He loves it. Lego's great, isn't it? It's good. Semenyo into Bernardo Silva. Sorry, Rico, and he's giving it away. Rodri now. Right. The first time really in, 8 minutes City have managed to get possession of the ball in United's half and get them to start defending something on the edge of their own box. Right. Doku to the byline. Corner ball City. Come on. Come on, City. This is how we win the game. If we control the game like this and we have United pinned back, we'll win the game. But if we play that stupid football we just did at the beginning where we can't even get it out of our own final third, our defensive third with some sloppy touches, then we're going to be in big trouble. Because they're opportunistic, United. They want to pounce on mistakes. They're a team of moments. Corner ball to City. Come on. What is that? What is that? From Jeremy Doku. It bounced before the first man. It hit the first man, but normally it's like, oh, it cleared at the near post. It bounced before it got there. I've seen 4-year-olds kick a ball better than that. Fuck me, Stu. What are we watching here, Stu? What's going on? I agree, mate. How can we be playing so shite in the first 5 minutes? Loving the content, Johnny. Big up, Stu, mate. Thanks very much. Look, chat, I know some of you will be thinking, calm down, Johnny, calm down. I know you will. I can feel it. I can feel myself telling me to calm down. But it's a Manchester derby. There is no calm in a Manchester derby. I don't feel calm before the game kicks off. Foden with a terrible ball switched across, but we get it back, fortunately. What are we playing at here? Doku giving it away again. Touch of a wardrobe. He's gone down and he's holding his knee. Oh, he's in big trouble. Is he rolling about to get him sent off, or is he rolling about because he's actually injured? Is it a red card? He's gone straight to the yellow. He's gone straight to the yellow. Doku's rolling about here, but we might be looking at a red card if VAR gets involved. Probably not at Old Trafford. What does he do with his... Ooh! Let's have a look. Let's have another look. Oh, it's a red. It's got to be a red. It's got to be a red. He's just studs right down the top of his knee. Spoils the game. City are going to win. But if you're going to bottle it because of that fact, because you don't want to spoil the game and you don't want Manchester City to win, then by all means, stick with the yellow. By all means, stick with that yellow card. Don't get VAR involved because we don't want to spoil the game. But if you're going to uphold the rules by the letter of the law, as you claim you always do, you fuckwit PGMOL, then by all means, get yourself into VAR and send that fucker off, because that's a straight red. Straight red. He's just studded him straight down the top of his knee, and his knee was locked. That could have been like dislocating his knee, dislocating his bottom half of his leg. That could have broken his leg, man. That was a fucking diabolical tackle, that was. Why am I not seeing purple on the screen? Why am I not seeing VAR and purple? I want to see purple, please. What are they playing at here? Are they checking it? Oh, we're playing on. We're playing on. Oh, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, man. This is a joke. Already. Do you know what I mean? Last week we had fucking Semenyo scoring a brilliant goal, but don't worry, everybody. We pay the referees off. Yeah, of course we do. Absolute joke, man. Joke. We pay the referees, do we? Not at Old Trafford, man. Don't rely on VAR, especially after Newcastle game. But they didn't even get involved, Stu. They didn't even think it was worth looking at. Unbelievable, man. So they did look at it. What is that? What was that? Haaland's got it. Into Foden. Haaland. Back to him on his right foot, though. Keep it, lad. Fucking hell. This is shit football. Semenyo out for this is shit. That's the touch from Haaland then. He looked like Bambi on ice. Tried to feed a ball through to Foden. It wasn't a bad idea from Haaland. But then he turned and looked like, what am I doing? Fucking hell, lads. We're just all over the place here. What a start to the derby this is. It's not like brilliant. It's like everybody's been shite. All over the pitch. It's just bollocks, isn't it, from the referee? I mean, United aren't playing... That's offside, isn't it? Get your flag up, your bell end. Yep, offside. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I'm not sure where that sentence was going, Peter. I have a feeling I know where it might have been going. It's either you could be about to say, because there's no apostrophe in there, you've spelt your in a way that only sends that sentence in a certain direction. I was hoping for an apostrophe and an R and an E and an A before the C. Jonny, you're a... That's more accurate. That's more accurate. Because I am one. 100%. Right, we've taken control of the game a little bit here, but again, Max Lane with a ball, like trying to give the ball to you. Ake just about keeps it in, just about. The start has been so sloppy. Again, look, if you're wondering why I'm losing my head, the City players are apologising to each other. If you're wondering, Max Lane just goes, sorry, Nathan. Yeah. Ball in from Semenyo. It's a good one. Bernardo Silva should be doing better. Should be doing better. Yeah, and he knows it. His face says that very same thing. Not happy with himself, because that ball from Semenyo was on the money, right onto the forehead of little Bernardo Silva. That's how perfect the cross was. If you're planting a cross onto the head of Bernardo Silva, he's like this big, you know, and he's still finding the forehead of... He's got to be hitting the target at least. He might not have to score it, but he's got to hit the target. And it's over the bar from Bernardo Silva. Can't believe that wasn't a red card. How is that not a red card? Why are they booing Semenyo? I don't know. No idea. Is it fear? Are they worried? Ball down the line here. Kusanov out for a throw-in and Buemo putting pressure on him. That's better. That's safe. Sound. Yeah. I agree, Isa. That's what Pep's attitude was after the game, wasn't it? That was what his attitude was after the Newcastle result. Saying we win because we're good, you know, and we just keep going. And the fact that he highlighted it because we'd won. Again, good point from Pep. Good time to do it for me. Dalot throws a long one. Near post needs clearing. Rodri does that. Martinez being pressed. Goes all the way back to Lemons. Bobbling around on the halfway line. We've got to do better there. Clear it. Clear it. Man on! Man on, Kusanov! You've got to switch on, lad! You've got to switch on! Head up in the fucking skies, mate! You've got to switch on there, Kusanov! Another fucking steaming tackle on Rodri. Another yellow card being dished out. This derby's kicking off, man. I'm fucking fired up for this one. I am well up for this one now, man. I wish I was there, mate. Fucking hell. It's kicking off, man. It's kicking off. Rodri's gone down. Dirty bastard rags. Oh, we lose Rodri, we're done. No Nico Gonzalez. But what is Kusanov doing there? Like, how many little fucking looks does he need before he realises he's going to get someone on his back? I haven't seen what happened with this one. That's a yellow for me. That Luke Shaw, but this is on Rodri's knee. He's gone flying through him. You're hoping he's all right. You're hoping he's all right. Dirty rag bastard. Fucking dickhead. I'd say that's a yellow. Because there's no studs. There's no danger of, genuinely like breaking his leg. Rodri's back on his feet and he's fine. That's the main thing, isn't it? Rodri's fine. Fucking, horrible bastards, aren't they? They really are. Yeah, man. Feeling it. I'm feeling it. Are you angry? I'm angry. I might need a beer. I'm not going to survive this game without a beer. I can't do this. I can't be dealing with this. And Doku needs to up his game. Them two centre-backs have absolutely fucking heads have gone. Max Elaine, passing to Ake has been atrocious from him. 3 or 4 times now he's caused that. One went straight out for a throw, but Kusanov then, how long did he need to take to get that ball up the pitch? We are done here as well. Ahmad, 2-on-1. That's a shocking ball from Diego Dalot. Shocking. Out for a goal kick. We'll take it. It's our weak spot is this defence, but the problem isn't that they're not defending. They're not having to defend. They are just giving the ball away. It's not like they're defending badly. It's like when we have the ball in the defence, that's when the problem occurs. When we're just giving it away. Exactly. So sloppy. Blubber. And Blubber would know. Blubber knows sloppy. Can't believe it, man. It's been feisty, hasn't it? It's been feisty. Did I miss a super chat? I'm sorry. Stu. Jonny, go for a garden piss. We might score. Not today, mate, because I can only do garden pisses in night matches. Because I certainly don't want the... I'm just going to call her the mother-in-law. I don't want the mother-in-law to see me whipping my knob out and having a piss in the garden. I don't think that'll... to be fair, she probably wouldn't give a shit, to be fair. But, yeah, I don't want to do it. So if I do need a piss in the second half, then it's going to be... oh, my God, Max Elaine! It's not caused a problem. It's just not gone to the player he meant it to. He went around Kusanov, and then Kusanov was like, was that for me? It was, apparently. It was for... Right. I need to go easy on him. I know the circumstances. I know he's young. I know he's just joined. Fuck off, Maguire, you big fat slabhead. Your career's dog shit, mate. Your career's in the fucking bin, mate. We once wanted you. And you ended up at this shower of shit. Do you know what I mean? How did that work out for you? Do you know what I mean? You fat slabhead shitbag. He's a bastard, isn't he? Just trying to bully Bernardo Silva then. Do you know what I mean? Bernardo Silva wasn't shying away from it. Respect. My head's gone here. Too early. These defenders at the back have just lost my head. I'm not even I don't know what to say anymore. Come on. Stu again, mate. Thank you again. You're really kindly donating today, mate. Big up to you. We need our mate Michael Oliver on ref duty. That we do. Rico Lewis, though. Nice little pocket you found there. Inverting. Advanced. But yeah, Max Alleyne needs to calm his head down. He's got the ball right now on the centre spot. Just play it simple to a City shirt. Giving away. So shit. It's not Max Alleyne. It's Rodri and Foden linking up. It was poor from Rodri. The ball from Rodri was poor. Back post. It's going to be. How is it not? Saved by Donnarumma again. Sort it out, lads! Fucking shower! What are you playing at, Blues? They don't deserve any chances that they're getting. We're giving them everything. Fucking wank. What is this? That's what I'm saying, man. This has been poor. I haven't seen us play this badly for a while. It's just the mistakes. How error-prone are we? Oh my God, Kusanov just letting the ball run under his foot then. Just little things like that just show the mental state these players are in right now. Their heads have gone, like mine. But, come on, man. It's a Manchester derby. Doku's, but oh man, out for a goal kick, man. This is poor. This is poor. Saved by, alright, Donnarumma, big up Donnarumma. He's bailed us out. It would have been a Dorgu 1-0 for United, and he saved it with his knee. And Buemo was sniffing around for the rebound, but Bernardo Silva got back there to collect it. Where is our midfield? Dorgu's coming down the left. It's a matter of time, lads. You keep playing as shit as this, you can't keep getting away with it. And Donnarumma collects the ball from the cross. Just get me to half time and start again. Start again. Because this is diabolical. I don't want to hear, don't tell me to fucking calm down, man. I don't want to hear this shit. I'm having a fucking beer, man. This is wank, man. This is a derby. Need this now, man. Wasn't going to do it, you know. I was. That's why it was there. Let's be honest about it. Wouldn't have brought it if I wasn't going to do it. I don't know about 8 Nori. Maybe actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. Get a lane off. Get Ake centre back. Get a lane off. His head's gone. He can't pass the ball. He's just like, and listen, I'm sorry, we're going to hold certain players to certain standards. You know, we hold players to Manchester City's standards. We can't rewrite the script depending on the fact that you were once a Championship player who played for Watford 6 weeks ago. Fine, yeah, that's tough circumstances, but you know, this is a game where you've achieved standards that we are very happy with. Max Alleyne has been playing brilliantly for City in the recent weeks. So those are the standards now. You set them. He set them. It's not me being harsh. He set them. And now he's dropping way below them. Doku, mate, he's having a fucking stinker. Has he got a corner? He's having a stinker as well. Get Cherky on. It's too early now, but half time I'd be thinking about some changes here. Unless this drastically changes in the next 5 minutes or so, before half time, and we get somehow score and go 1-0 at half time, then maybe keep it as is. But right now there are changes needed. Not even that much in personnel. I'm more concerned about the mentality of these players. They look gone. Corner ball, near post, cleared. This time Foden. What is this? This stinks of a Man United resurgence. Michael Carrick's the one. Carrick at the wheel. You can see it coming. And they'll be shit in 6 months again with a new manager, and the cycle continues. And we will probably bounce back. But we've got to turn up with a better attitude than this, man. It's casual. It's nonchalant, but without the quality to back up. They're acting like they're full of confidence. It's like, no, man, you don't. It's false confidence. Touches of that's a good ball. Go on, Rico. Go on, Rico. Back to Semenyo if you can. Gives it away. That's a good block that from Kasanov, because Mbeumo was away then. Jesus. Big up here. Oh, they're already on the way. I can feel them coming, mate. I can feel them coming, man. I've lost my head in this one. I've absolutely lost my head. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. That red card, that's what annoyed me more than anything. That's the one thing that I can complain about that was gone against us. That's a red card. Am I wrong, chat? Am I being biased? Forget and remove the City feelings, but we're away here. 4-on-3, to be fair. United have still got numbers back, but here's Doku. Little step over. Did anyone believe Doku was going around him at that point? Because he's having one of them days, Doku, at the minute. That's a good interception by Ake. You can see the panic, can't you? That's a good ball from Rodri into Foden. Semenyo now. Can we turn it on? 25 minutes of shite. Can we improve? Good turn by Semenyo. He's gone down a bit easy, to be honest. Gone down a bit easy. That's a foul. Was it a red? I felt like that was a red, man. I mean, I've never known anyone to, like, on the knee joint, a studs up on the knee joint. Like, that's a red. Always a red. Like, now in modern day, that's been a red since, like, 2010. That has. That's not new rules or any bollocks. The rules get changed every bloody week, don't they, in the Premier League? That's been a red card for decades. You know what I mean? What are we doing here, referee? City is starting to play a bit of football here, though. Foden going through. Haaland, can you get on the end of that? No. Curtis, Ake central, Nori, Nico O'Reilly left back, and Reinders on at half time. Hang on a minute, Ahmad. Back post. And Mbeumo! And Donnarumma can casually, doesn't even need to pick it up. Well, he does pick it up eventually, but can control it with his feet. But United look the more dangerous, and we look even more dangerous to ourselves. We are the most dangerous thing on this pitch. Our own worst enemy. Rodri going down again. This time Mainu kicking him. Nigel wants Foden off. It's hard to defend Phil Foden's recent, past month. You know, the last 4 or 5 games. He's not played well. He's just not played well. And Pep continues to throw him right into the mixer. Whereas Cherki has had ups and downs, but the point remains that Cherki... They're very different players, though. You know, with Cherki, he's a risk taker. Foden's he links play up. Rico Lewis giving it away in midfield again. Ball switched here to Ahmad. Can he control it? Yes, he can. Forced down to the corner flag, though, by Ake, but he's coming in field now. Coming in field. Well done, Doku. That's great play from Jeremy. Doku, well done, Doku. Semenyo now with a touch of a wardrobe. I don't give a shit if you've just joined. That's poor as well. Call it what it is. What's he doing there, man? That was such a simple, good tackle from Rico. That was good. Fuck me, lads. This is dire. What a dire start to the game this is. Doku can bring it away. Bernardo Silva down the left. It's not what we want, is it, really? Doku's gone past Casemiro. He's got space. Shot was... I mean, he almost ran to Mainu then. There was a gap that opened up for Doku, but he almost went round nobody at that point. He got past Casemiro, which was good. And then it was like, drive in, mate. Go into the penalty area. There was a big gap there, but he decided, no, I want to beat Mainu. And Mainu was like, central. Like, why have you ran at Mainu there? Unbelievable, man. Most away wins at Old Trafford in managers in all competitions. Pep Guardiola in second place behind Brian Clough, but playing like less than half of the amount of games that it took, and he's only one win behind Brian Clough. So Pep Guardiola could be, with a victory today, which doesn't seem very likely as things are panning out at the minute. Things could change, of course. But if he does get a win today, he will be the most victorious manager at Old Trafford. Anthony Taylor is letting a lot of things go. So now you know, City, you can go in hard on them. So get into them then. Stop backing off, man. Giving the ball away. Hold the ball up. Show some fucking bottle. Get stronger, man. Weak performance this. This is weak. Bruno Fernandes. And Buemo goes down. Shit house. Man on! Man on! I couldn't see because the cameraman's fucking... Everyone's pissing me off today. Rodri! What have you done? And Buemo... What are they doing? What are they doing here? What am I watching, lads? I'm losing my mind. What is he doing? Rodri there. He would have been onside as well because Sarnoff gets back and saves the day. What are we watching here? This is shite. This is shite. Can't believe how piss poor you're all playing. Unbelievable, man. I'm sweating. Like, you getting me sweating. They are getting away with murder right now. How are they not winning this game is beyond me. It is a matter of time, and it's all they deserve. Ahmad's through on goal. Ahmad's through on goal. Donnarumma, it's 1-0 United. Unless he's offside, the flag goes up, but fuck off. Sort it out, City. Sort it out. They've put the ball in the back of the net now. How many fucking warnings do you need, you jokers? There's a Manchester derby. Manchester derby. This is shite. Fucking mother-in-law will be hearing all of this now. Can't believe it, man. Absolutely shite. Is he onside? He might be onside here. This might count. This might count. I couldn't tell by that line, but Donnarumma does really well not to touch Ahmad. But if that counts, it's everything they deserve. Everything they deserve. We don't deserve to be at 0-0. Not a chance. Jokers. And this isn't just, oh, what, our defence is missing. No, they are playing shit. Rodri, Doku, Foden, Semenyo, all of them. All of them. Every single one of them has put in a shit performance so far. 33 minutes in. Donnarumma's the exception. Donnarumma's the only one. This might count. They're taking the time on this. This is close. This is going to count. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. Oh, it's offside. Thank fuck for that. It's not. He is like half his body is offside, but Jesus Christ. Can't even get out of the fucking final third here. Like, United are shit at pressing. They're not a good pressing side. We're making them look like fucking prime Barcelona when they press. Like, oh, where's the breathing room? It's there. There's loads of it. There's loads of space. There's loads of time on the ball. But you shit on it. You're giving it away. Left, right and fucking centre, lads. Oh, fucking heads are gone, man. My head is gone. I thought this was going to be a good day as well, you know. I thought this was going to be a good day. Christine, big up to you, Christine. What is Doku doing in defensive midfield? You've got to stop going down like shithouses. You've got to stop it. If that ball is coming into your feet, you get ready for the fucking impact. Get ready. Brace yourself. A United player is going to hit you in the back. And Anthony Taylor's not giving shit. He's letting the game flow. He's that type of referee. Learn that fact. You should have learned that 5-10 minutes ago. Even earlier. You should have learned that fact. Stop going down like shithouses and going, is that not a free kick? No. Get on with the game. Anthony Taylor says no. So pick yourselves up. Get cracking and fucking show some bottle. It's a Manchester derby. Doku coming down the left side. Fucking diabolical cross from... And Lamen's touched that. It's a corner ball. It's a corner ball. But what is Doku doing there? That was piss poor cross. How have we got a corner from that? Is beyond me. The cross. Haaland and Foden just watched this ball about 15 yards in front of them fly nowhere. But then for some stupid reason... Lemons the Lemon decides to touch it and it's a corner ball to City. Christine, we asked for that. Now let's get it together. What, you want to get him back? Alright, Foden, that's a better ball in. Back post, Nathan Ake. Oh, we nearly scored. It could have been Max Elaine as well. That was a better corner. That's the first bit of positivity from outfielders I've said in 36 minutes in a Manchester derby. Wow. A corner ball that was arguably overhit. Nathan Ake did well. We've seen that tactic before. Back post, nodding it back across into the danger zone. We've scored from it recently. I can't remember. It was at home, wasn't it? Was it Vardiol or was it the cutback to Cherky, wasn't it? But Rodri's giveaway a minute ago as well. He's not getting away with it just because he's Rodri. I don't give a shit what your name is. I don't give a shit what your history is, what you've done back in the day. We're talking future tense, present tense. That's what we're talking about right now. What are you doing right now? You're playing shit. All of you. Wow. That's a pocket. But doesn't realise it. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Martinez clears it. Good intercept, good counter press that from Ake. I think Ake's probably the only one really that I can start to think a bit more positively about, even though he had a terrible touch that led to the corner a minute ago, but I actually think it was a bad pass from Elaine. But what are you saying if you're Pep Guardiola in the half-time? If we get to 0-0, we've gotten away with murder. What are we on? Chat, we're nearly, we've got 1.5k watching and not even a third of you have hit that like button. So can you do me a favour and hit that like button? Smash it, people, because I'm sweating buckets here for you. I'm absolutely... Oh, no, Max Elaine. That's a good bit of pace, that. I thought I was waiting for the pass. I was waiting for the pass to be accurate, and it was. Well done, Max Elaine. See? I'm quite prepared to be positive. I'm ready. I'm sat here waiting. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I don't want to be negative Johnny, like, oh, whinging all the time. I don't want to. Believe me, I don't want to whinge. I want to speak positively about them. Give me something to say nice then. Give me some positivity. Please. Clutching at straws so far, man. Fuck me. Ake. 7 minutes to go. I mean, you're not a million miles off, to be honest. I thought a bit much. I'd say 2-0 to United, and we can't argue. We cannot argue if it was... Hey, but Rico Lewis, edge of the area. Rodri, out to Semenyo. Semenyo! Oh, it's just wide. It's just wide. But yeah, would you have you got any complaints? The red card is where you point the finger at, but I mean, this isn't one of those games where the ref has decided it. We're deciding this. The players have decided this performance. They are making this look as bad as it is. Anthony Taylor or VAR, whatever you want to say, yeah, fair enough. I think most City fans would agree, that's a stonewall red card. I don't know anyone would disagree with someone who stood someone right on the kneecap. And it's just too early in the game to give a red card, is it? Bollocks to that. I know it spoils the game for the neutral. I don't give a shit about the neutral. It's not right. It's not right that these referees are, you know, that's just money. You're talking about money then. You basically are being paid off. The brown paper bag job is the Premier League, the product. That's what's buying you off. We've got to make it a spectacle. We've got to make it entertaining. Because United down to 10 men with, 80 minutes to go, they'd probably lose, and it would be quite a boring game for the neutral where City would dominate and it would be attack versus defence. Yeah, I get that. But rules are fucking rules, people. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't bend the rules for the sake of entertaining the neutral. Fuck the neutral. 3 points on the line in the Premier League. Ball through here. Fernandes, if he's onside, we're in big trouble. And he is. He's gone round Donnarumma. How has he not scored yet? He has scored, and the flag stays down. It's 1-0 United. Exactly what they deserve, to be honest. Exactly what they deserve. The flag's gone up. The flag's gone up. They've scored 2 offside goals, apparently. 2, apparently. Get them in at half-time, Pep. You need to do something, Pep. You need to do something here, Pep. This is shite, what I'm watching. How easy was that? I wouldn't be surprised if this is onside. Yeah, he's offside. He's offside. Thank fuck for that. It's quite clearly offside, to be honest, but fuck you now. 2 offside goals, and I mean, the amount of gifts that they squandered in this game as well, like, unbelievable. You'd be fuming if you're a United fan going in at 0-0. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. You've got to be worried at this point if you're United. And if you're a City fan, you're almost like, is it our day? Is it our day? I don't think it is, to be honest. But it's starting to look that way with the amount of shite we're delivering to United. Why is VAR looking at that? That's clearly offside. That's his arm, you fuckwits. Can't score with that. I mean, what are they doing here? Why is this taking so long? Semi-automated's meant to be quick, innit? I think we play on. We play on. Yeah, offside. Clear as day. You don't even need the lines for that, man. Wow. Big up, Simo. Big up, Simo. Thank you for the support, mate. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much. Just get me to half-time, Simo. Can you do it for us? Just get me to half-time, mate. Max Elaine. Oh, he's done well there. But now you've still got work to do, mate. Still got work to do. What are you doing? Just clear your fucking lines, mate. Go back to fucking school and like the basics. The rudimentary basics of a defender is if you're not sure, get it up the field. Don't dilly-dally on it. Fucking hell, man. You did well and then you're just like, oh, what shall I do now? Get out, lad. And then eventually it gets lucky, breaks to... I can't believe what I'm watching here. I can't believe what I'm watching. I can't believe it's 0-0. That's the bigger surprise than anything. United are coming away. Down the left side for short. Ball across into Mbeumo. Kasanoff clears it. Mbuemo's gone down like a shithouse. Dorgu. He's not getting that because Kasanoff got the ball. Oh, it's easy. It's easy. United have realised. They've finally realised. What's you doing, Rico? I need to do something different than watch this. I need to do something different. Otherwise, I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to have a seizure. I'm going to do something. I need to do something different. You know what I mean? This is just... my head's absolutely gone. Like, fuck me. Like, what is this? Please get me to half-time because this needs to change. Big up, QWERTY. The fuck is happening? Fucking hell, we need creativity. I mean, we don't need creativity, mate. We need to go back to the basics of first touch. Make sure you connect with the ball when you pass it cleanly and firmly enough to reach a Manchester City shirt. That's it. Just go back to absolute basics. This is like, reschool them, you know? That's a good ball. Bernardo Silva. And Doku's having a stinker. Can he do something? Can he do something down this left side? Back to Ake. Rodri's thinking about a shot. Into Rico Lewis. Thinks about dinking it. Into Foden. Can you imagine if we go 1-0 up before half-time? The biggest robbery you'll ever see. If we can do it. My God, man, I can't believe this first half. Is this the worst half you've ever seen this season? The worst first 45 minutes from Manchester City for me, this. It's got to be up there. I can't think of a performance where we've played worse than this. Max Elaine. It's mind-boggling that it's still 0-0. Mind-boggling. We can't be like singling out individuals here at the minute, can you? You can't be. You know, if you do, you've got to take the time out to talk about all 11. Really, 10 at least. 10. I think Donnarumma's really the only one who is doing his job. Oh, Doku. Has he kept that in? He's kept it in somehow. Get him off. That was shite. He's got lucky that we've even got a throw in from it, but he's having a stinker. Doku, get him off. Semenyo on the left, Cherki on the right. Get Ryan Aitnori or Nico O'Reilly on. For me, Nico O'Reilly, because he's got a bit of experience this season, at least. You know, familiarity of being in a starting 11. Get him left back, Ake alongside Kusanov. Get Max Elaine off. Max Elaine, just a repeat, just exactly the same we've been seeing all half. A ball from Max Elaine to Nathan Ake is played out of play because Max Elaine can't find a 10-yard pass to a City shirt. It's a tight angle, but you are a professional footballer at the end of the day, you know. I think I've seen players at five-a-side level be able to do that pretty well. I mean, I managed to do it all right. I don't know why you're struggling, mate. It's just a 10-yard fucking pass to Nathan Ake and you're playing it out of field again. I don't give a shit, like, if he's a young lad, Jonny, go easy on him. They're all young lads. They're all young lads. What are you talking about? What is going on here? Rodri and Rico, communication going wrong, and Rodri's going to get a yellow for that, surely. A yellow card that's born from confusion between City players. Rodri and... that sums up the first half, that. Rodri and Kusanov going, that's your ball. Not my job. It's not my job. Someone take control of this game in that midfield. Rodri's the man to do it, but not with decisions like that. Got a free kick, have we? Maguire and Haaland. Maguire's lost his head. The tone was set. As soon as Maguire hit the bar in like 10 seconds, it's been that sort of game the whole game, where you're just waiting for it to go 1-0 United. Get me in at 0-0, please. There's the half-time whistle. Yes! Yes! 0-0, half-time. Fucking yes! Jesus Christ! They must be fuming. They're going to come out full of confidence. But we got to hit them now. We got to learn from that, please. Surely you learn from that. The question for United in the dressing room is, Haaland's actually injured here. He's stayed down. He's stayed down. He's back on his feet, but he's limping. No, he's injured. I can't believe it, man. He's not been offering anything, to be honest, but it's in front of goal. But in terms of recent performances, he's not been offering anyway. He's got 1 goal in 6, Haaland. We need a pep talk, don't we? We do. There's no other solution here. This is not an arm round the shoulder. Oh, it's 2026. You have to pick people up. You have to be nice to them. No, they need a fucking rocket up their arse. That's what they need. They need to be bollocked. They need to be shouted at. They need to be shocked into life. You know, that's what telling off is about, man. It wakes you up. When someone tells you off, it wakes you up. Don't tell me they don't need waking up. If you go in there and go, guys, we did all right. We did this quite well. We've just got to build up the play a little bit better here. They'll just like... Okay. Because they're fucking dazed, man. They're asleep. Wake them up. Wake them up. Fucking throw some shit around the dressing room. You know what I mean? Wake the fuckers up, man. Ake is the weakness, said Derek. Derek, first of all, chill with the spamming. And second, why are you picking on Ake? Why are you picking on one player? I don't see the point in picking on one player, man. Do you know what I mean? It's not... Yeah, timer. Apologies. It's not a one-player thing, this. This is a collective problem. This is the whole team has been piss poor, bar Donnarumma, who has saved, one? One that was hit his knee. So, he's not made mistakes. That's what I'm applauding. Well done, Donnarumma, for not making mistakes. He was quick off his line at one point. That was actually better than the save, I think. That was more important than the save, being alert and ready to get off your line like that. But what the fuck was that from the rest of them? All of them. I can single-handedly pick out so many moments from all of them. The only one I'm struggling to have a go at to say, like, you made a mistake. Yeah, Haaland gave the ball away. He was through on goal, trying to pass the ball to Foden, and then he gets caught on the ball and he was like, whoa, he couldn't stand up once he'd got it back. That was embarrassing. That was an embarrassing 45 minutes, that was. That was really, really poor. And we've got another 45 minutes to go, lads and lasses. So, you're hoping for change. Change would be good. Change would be good. Nah, mate, I don't think Ake off. Elaine, man, he's having a stinker. Like, come on, man. We do this as fans, don't we? We do this. The new toy gets protected. The new toy is always the one that gets protected. It's always the case. Cherky never gets criticised. Like, he never gets any bad words about him. I don't hear it. I say it. I say critical things about all of them. I hold them all in the same light, I to the same level of judgment. Manchester City standards, that's it. Just play well or I'll talk about it if you don't. And I'll talk about it if you do, positively. I will. I don't feel like I need to explain myself to most of you, because I think a lot of you have been watching this channel for long enough now. And if you haven't, welcome, first of all. And second, you will learn that I don't cherry pick players to single out as a problem. Because Foden's been dire. He's been dire in this game. He's done nothing. His touches, getting caught on the ball, going down, claiming free kicks when it never was on. Rodri's had a stinker. We're talking about a Ballon d'Or player. He's had a stinker, Rodri. Giving it away left, right and centre. Kusanov has bailed us out of occasions when others have made mistakes, but there are other moments where the mistake has been him, On right back position, Rico Lewis. Defensively, not much to talk about. Very little's actually gone down his side. Well, a little bit, to be fair, actually. And he's done okay defensively. Going forward, though, sloppy on the ball. Opportunities to do 1-2s. Picking the wrong player. Doku's been dire, man. Just like crossing the ball straight out. We got a corner from that Lemen's fingertips. How did we get a corner from that is beyond me. Because that was just a shockingly bad cross. Semenyu's had some heavy touches, very heavy touches. One was in a very dangerous area where you just cannot afford to have a heavy touch. Otherwise, you're going to give it away. That's exactly what he did. Just because he's the new toy, we don't talk about it. Fine, that's on you. I'm different. Left back, we've got Ake. For me, I think he's had a few sloppy touches that have gone out for a play. But that's Max Alain's passes. If you are wondering whether I'm right or wrong, go and watch the first half again and look how many times Max Alain went like that to Ake. That's the universal symbol on a football pitch for sorry, my bad. Max Alain's done that 3 or 4 times to Nathan Ake. There was one where I felt like Ake probably could have done better and controlled it, because it was like, he still had to stretch for it, but I'd have expected him to have controlled it. But that's the point, is you shouldn't have to stretch for it. It should be fizzed right into his feet. Nice crisp pass. Bang, into his feet. So Max Alain's dropping a stinker. Nathan Ake, for me, has not been great, in fairness to people who are having a go at him. But I mean, why is he being singled out as the problem is beyond me. He should stay on. Max Alain off. Nico O'Reilly left back. Ake centre back. That's for me what we should be doing. Absolutely. And then I'm not sure what else we could do really. I'd be considering Doku off at this point. Cherky. But what that pass from Rodri, played blindly. How did they not score in that first half? Chat. How have they not scored? Oh, so shaky, it's unbelievable. Shaky is like such a polite way to put it, mate. Very polite. Obviously, now we're seeing the red card or yellow from Dallo. That's a straight red card. That's a straight red. How is that not a red? Do you know what I mean? Like the knee, like straight down his knee. His leg bent. His leg actually bent. You could see it bend. Like Doku's knee, he just turned it at the point where his kneecap was turned inwards, so the joint had a little bit more flex in it. If that had hit a millisecond earlier with his leg facing parallel to the incoming boot of Dalot, that would have been a possible leg break. So therefore, you're endangering the opponent. Isn't that a red card by the letter of the law? I've seen that red every time it's been a red card. I rarely see them not giving us reds at this point. Going back to like before 2010, that was a red card. Unbelievable, man. But yeah, forget the fact that that should have been a red. We don't deserve to be winning this game. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Unbelievable. I agree our defence is weak, but what about attack and midfield? All of them, mate, all of them. Our midfield is worse and our attack is shite. I couldn't identify my guys anymore. Yeah, I agree. It's not just... The defence has been poor. Yeah, I agree with you. But every single one of them has been a joke. A joke. Like... City fans, if you're wondering if you're new to being a City fan, and most of you aren't, but if you are and you're wondering why I'm losing my head so much, it's a Manchester derby. We take offence to performances like that. We do. As a fan base, you should be offended when your team turns up in a derby like this, because what those players are saying to the fans is it means more to us than it does to them with performances like that. That's what it says. That screams doesn't matter as much as it does to you. And as a fan, you want to put out the energy levels and make it mistake-free with attitudes. That's like the bare minimum. That's what wins derbies. That you win derbies with a top-notch attitude. We've won many a derby. Giovanni, I was talking about it before the game. Do you remember the Giovanni 1-0? You know, back in, what was that, 2006, 2007? That was won by tenacity. Do you know what I mean? They're the better side. They dominated. Giovanni scored a screamer. We needed a worldie. We didn't get many chances outside of that, you know, but we won 4-1. Sean Wright-Phillips smashing it off the bar, then popping a fucking robot. We weren't the better team that day, but we won 4-1. You know, United dominated the ball, but Robbie Fowler and John Macken scoring in a 3-1. Cristiano Ronaldo gets sent off as well. Michael Ball, I remember all that shit, man. That's attitude. Attitude wins those derbies. And right now it's United who are the players who are showing attitude. And that, as a sentence, is an embarrassment because you've seen their attitudes. Their attitudes turn up when they feel like it. And today it seems like they feel like it. That's not the shock horror because they're, you know, they blow with the wind, these United players. They go wherever they feel like it. A new manager comes in, right, okay, I might give it a go this week. I might try hard this week. But we're Man City. You know, we play every week with those attitudes. And delivering a first 45 minutes like that is an embarrassment. It really is. I'm absolutely fuming, man. Fucking livid. Going for a piss. I'll be back in a minute. Jesus Christ. Hit that like button. If you haven't already. That sounded like a threat, didn't it? Hit that like button or I'm coming to your house. I will. I'll find you. Not the piss, just the first half performance. Just need to calm down, man. Need to try and relax. Just went into my house, then my lad's playing The Simpsons on his electric guitar, which is like contrapuntal is the word. It's not how I felt, with so much rage inside, like so much rage. Probably one of the few musical tunes I didn't want to hear was it's like it was like a comedy of me walking into the house like fucking fuming, and my lad's there like oh fucking hell, unbelievable. I've missed a couple of super chats. Let me just go back. Bear with me, chat. Vasco, right. You are a very easily angered person. I know. I remember you, Vasco. Big up to you, mate. I know you don't, your standards are very high and you expect a lot from this team and you're very critical. You're very critical, which is, that's your opinion. That's fine. Today is your day. This first half is your day. Is there any reason Foden is starting games in this team? Because he's been poor for a long time. Pep needs to drop this protege shit and play Cherky. Is it Cirky, by the way? I've heard a lot of people saying it's Cirky and it's not Cherky. I prefer Cherky. They're going over this red card, by the way. They're going over this red card and they've gone back to the Sky Studios to ask, what's his name, Mike Dean. But yeah, no, at this point, this was a game perfect for Foden to predict. Cherky's coming on. Nico O'Reilly's coming on. Chat, what did I say? Depends who's coming off, if I get it right. It's Foden coming off and Elaine. I told you, chat. Again, I told you Harry Maguire is a magnet with that corner coming in. First seconds of the game comes off his head. And I told you Nico O'Reilly needs to come on and Max Elaine needs to come off. So those of you that are having a go at Ake, point proven. Stick with me and you'll do all right. You'll do all right. I need to reset the time. But Cherky on for Foden. I've got no complaints. I've got no complaints whatsoever. The only thing I would have thought would have been Doku. But obviously Pep wants to maintain the dangers. The similar dangers. We're off. The same style of threat going down each side. And obviously Cherky doesn't provide that. It'd have to be an inverted threat, which is not really his best game. But coming on for Foden, yep, I'm fine with it, because Foden doesn't deserve, that's a rocket up his arse, that is, isn't it? You've been brought off a local lad in a Manchester derby who is what? Is out of the players that we've got available to us, he's the top goal scorer, isn't he? In a Manchester derby. And, yeah. Off you come at half-time. And Pep rarely makes substitutions at half-time. If that doesn't speak to the fact that they are all... United are in here. Back post. Should have been 1-0. Honestly, we're just carrying on, are we? Right. It's like, it doesn't really matter what happened in the first half. Fucking hell. Ketan, we want Tajani and Rico in second half soon. Well, we've got Rico playing, mate. He's playing. And we've got no options but to play Rico. Really, or have we? You could play. So we haven't got another centre back to play Kasanov. But if you're a United fan watching this, you're thinking, when are they going to score? And are we even going to score? And are we going to rue these missed chances? Because if you're a City fan watching this, you're counting your lucky stars, aren't you? You're appreciating the luck that we're getting right now. Because how are we not losing at this point is beyond me. It is beyond me. It's been a diabolical performance so far. And the first minute and a half has showed no signs of improvement whatsoever. Early days, but no signs of improvement from this Manchester City team. That's a bit better. Can Semenyo win that? Cherky, we've got a free kick somehow from that, but... I'd love it, sub 2. I would love it. I would Kevin Keegan it. Rodri's not been filling me with confidence in this game, He really hasn't. And if you remember, against Exeter. I know he scored that screamer, and everyone goes like, "Oh, best player in the world." Yep, and he bloody is a brilliant player. We know he's good. But that first 10 minutes against Exeter was shocking from Rodri. Nico O'Reilly giving it away. That's a yellow. That's a yellow card for Nico O'Reilly. Yep. Fucking hell, it doesn't really. This is the problem. It's not a case of like personnel, is it? This is why I'm saying changing them hasn't done anything. Changing who the players are has done nothing. So far, 2 minutes in, we've seen Cherky with a sloppy touch, but we got a free kick from it anyway. So it never really came to any point where I can actually criticise him because it amounted to something. And Nico O'Reilly thinking he's got all the time in the world on the ball. Again, dilly-dallying, and now he's giving it away and had to get himself in the book to recover it. The two substitutions who've come on have just, both of them within 3 minutes, have made mistakes. I can't really put it down to that, mate, because we're talking about the first half. You know, second half, yeah, maybe. Once the game's an hour old, maybe. But they started from the first whistle, when no one should be tired at that point. No one should be tired. And if you're that tired, you can't even start a game well, then you shouldn't have been on the pitch to begin with. But we're talking about all of them. This is just a head thing. This is a wrong attitudes. I don't know. It's hard. How do we get in the mindset of a collective? It's not easy to do that. You can go into the mindset of an individual, but how do you go into the mindset of a collective? You are looking at Pep Guardiola at that point and asking what messages has he been delivering to them in these last couple of days in preparation for this derby. Because they've come into it like it's fucking easy. Like this is going to be a fucking walk in the park. Don't lose it, Cherky. Cherky, who said he wants to come here and kill them, by the way. So I'd like to see that. Both fullbacks on yellows. We've hardly run at them. Yeah, good point. I think, what, is Rico on a yellow as well? I know you're talking about Shaw and Dallo, aren't you? Yeah, and you're right. Run at them. See if we can get them onto a red card. You're absolutely right. Cherky, again, this is the point I'm making, chat. Cherky leaving it through his legs like, oh, it looks good. It doesn't when you get it wrong, though. It looks shit when you get it wrong, unfortunately. You know, when you get it right, yeah, it's brilliant. Let's just be effective. I don't care how good it looks. Semenyu's not a pretty footballer in terms of the way his style of play. Haaland's not. He's incredibly unorthodox. There's nothing normal about the way Haaland looks as a footballer, the way his style, but it's effective. You know, I don't care if you look good. Like, oh, lovely step overs, flicks and tricks. I don't give a shit. Just make it effective. Is it effective? Is it finding a City shirt with the pass? Is the skill beating a man? Is your shot on target? Basic shit. You know, like, none of that is true with the way we've been playing in this first half and continuing it into this second half. But, yeah, I like to see us run down those wings a bit more, Jeff. I think you're right. Try and expose them a little bit. But we've not seen anything. And most of our football's come through the middle. Back to Donnarumma if you're not sure. Or just lump it down the line and give it straight back to United. I don't mind if we lose the game and if we were like complaining about the red card, we were unlucky, United cheated, all of the excuses that, you know, you might want to come out with if we lose the game. But the hardest pill to swallow in all of this will be we were just shit. That's a disappointment. In a title race at this point, really, we're not winning the league if you continue playing performances, putting out performances like this. No chance. You can bring in another 3 Semenyus and another 3 Mark Gays. Not a fucking chance. Not a fucking chance of you winning the league with performances like this. No chance. We've got a gift of an opportunity here. We play first. We can close the gap to 3 points. You know? And I mean, are you honestly going to be surprised if United go 1-0 up? Are you? Anthony Taylor, apart from that red card, which I actually think is more VAR's job to fix that, to be honest, because I'm not sure how easy that was for him to see it. I think he's let the game flow. a lot of tackles that other referees definitely give. That Kusanov one on Dorgu, you've seen them given. You've seen loads of decisions given against United where they've gone into the back of us and our players have just dropped. But you've got to quickly recognise, oh, this is this referee, this is his style. He lets the game flow. And Anthony Taylor does let the game flow. And part of me likes that, you know. I quite like that when a referee does that. But you've got to learn that's his style quickly so you don't drop. Stay on your feet more. It discourages diving, and I think that's a good thing. Semenyo coming inside. Given away. Given away by United. Cherky gets it to Semenyo. Don't know how he controlled that, to be honest, but Semenyo. Cherky, bit of space. Cross was a joke, man. It was like rolled on the floor. Talk between you. Kusanov, that's your ball. That's the problem. People saying to me the other day when I said to him he needs to show a bit more leadership qualities, and people said he doesn't speak English. Haaland's in! Right foot! It's deflected over the bar. Corner ball. People were saying to me, but he doesn't speak English, Johnny. The universal language of football. And I'm sorry, if you've come to England and you've been here for a year now, mate. You've been here for a year and you haven't learnt a word. Man on! My ball! You haven't learnt that? You know what I mean? Talk. He's too quiet. You can see it. He's too quiet. He doesn't say shit. You've got to talk. You need to communicate, especially as a centre-back. The most important position as a centre-back. Because you've got a partner. You need to talk to him. Ball whipped in, straight into the hands of Lemons. Fucking hell. Great tackle from Kusanov. Really good. Big hug from Pep Guardiola as well. Deserves it. Brilliant from Kusanov, that was. Pep's giving it all that. This is an Oldham Athletic performance from City, says Christine. Yeah. It's not good, is it, Christine? It's not good at all. There's still this weird feeling deep down in my gut that somehow we can nick this. We can just steal a complete robbery of a 1-0. But not with the stupid decisions like that. Bernardo Silva, get up, mate! It's not even him, it's Cherky. Yeah, you're new to the game. You're not realising Anthony Taylor lets things go. Get up. See, he's fine. He was rolling about a minute ago. Now he's realised he's City are on the attack. He's back on his feet. Haaland on the edge of the area with space. I don't know why they weren't closing him down there, but Cherky versus Doku. What will kill me is if they go 1-0 up and we start playing well. That'll annoy me. That'll annoy me more than anything. And then people will say, but we played well in the second half. We did all right. Like, no. You can't come to life because the opposition have scored. That's bollocks. You got to start the Manchester derbies better than this. Fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. Oh. Doku coming inside. Giving away. I mean, Diego Dallo, man. And referees, he's given that. I'm surprised he's given that one, considering what he's let go. But Doku, another City player going, sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Apologies mean shit if you repeat the mistake. Donnarumma, that's your ball. A quick free kick. He's offside anyway, but sloppy touch from Bruno Fernandes sends it straight through to Donnarumma. But I cannot believe how sloppy this City performance is. I can't believe it. Jeremy Doku then. It was the most... How many times have you seen Doku do that flip-flap? The shimmy, shimmy, ya, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay, as I call it. You know, just go, and it goes inside. Diego Dallo can stop you from doing that. Ahmad coming inside. It's going to be. Saved by Donnarumma. Rebound, Nathan Ake. Casemiro, surely. Saved by Donnarumma. How's that not gone in? Still 0-0. How? What are you doing, City? You fucking shambles. Donnarumma with an unbelievable... I think the second one's even better. I can't believe that second save. How has Casemiro not scored? How? Ahmad, great first save from Donnarumma. It comes back to Casemiro. Thought it was going to be a penalty. But then Donnarumma just with his leg up in the air. And everyone hugs Donnarumma. Fuck off hugging Donnarumma. Thank you, mate. You fucking sort yourselves out. Stop needing fucking help. Stop needing help from everybody. Fucking dire. This is absolutely dire. Big up Gramsy, mate. Become a member. I've always thought you were a member. You dish out memberships left, right and centre. You do. I'm surprised you haven't been one this whole time. Big up Gramsy, mate. Good to see you as well. And I agree, Jeff. Ake was standing still. Caught on his heels a little bit. You got to switch on. Expect the rebound. Expect the unexpected. Expect it. And he wasn't ready, was he? Casemiro, of all people, was in there quick. I was thinking it could have been a penalty that if Casemiro goes down. But that ball in behind is on for United. Sloppy. They keep giving it, overhitting it, or running too early, going offside. They keep getting it wrong, but it's a matter of time before they get it right. How easy it is to get in behind us. This is like, wow. Cherky. How is he not? Just going on his own, is he? Taking it off him. That's so poor from Cherky, that. Semenyo goes down the inside channel. Just a little ball to him would have sent Semenyo down to the byline and we're getting a crossing. But Cherky just completely ignores him. Completely ignores him. Utter shit, that from Cherky. You passed the ball there, mate. Pass it to him. He's in front of you. Chat, who are you going to blame? You've got two toys to argue over there. The two new toys. Which one's going back in the toy bin after that? You know? Because that was shit from Cherky. Semenyo's the newer toy, isn't it? So maybe Cherky. Rico. Out to Semenyo. Is he going to whip it? Nope. Slows it down. Can we steal a win? Can we steal it? Bernardo Silva. Rodri, Nico O'Reilly. Back to Ake. Trying to build up play a little bit now. Just waiting for the mistake, aren't you? You're just waiting for the giveaway and United hit us. It's a good ball that from Cherky into Doku with space. Doku, do something now, mate. 2-on-1 as well. Ahmad's got back. Doku just doesn't fancy it, does he? He just doesn't fancy it. Didn't do anything then. Just passes it back to where it came from. What options have we got? McAdoo? Would you give him a whirl? The glimpses that I saw of him in the Exeter game, I'd be tempted if I was Pep. I'd be tempted. Oh, big up, mate. Big up, Gramsy. You have been a member. Fair play. I was only joking, mate. Changed your bank. Didn't update on YouTube. No worries, mate. No worries. Casemiro gets a bit lucky there, pressed by Bernardo Silva. Nearly won the ball back, but we didn't. I do think at that point, that Donnarumma save has got to be a disheartener. Great tackle, that from Casemiro. Haaland, I thought he was going to turn and get away with it there. But how he hooked that back off Haaland then was pretty good from Casemiro. I'm not going to lie, that was good. Good tackle, but oh, Maguire just marauding forward. Don't bother stopping him, lads. It's all right. Let him keep going. Centre mad away. He's got Dallo on the overlap. City are tracking back at least. Bernardo Silva. Alexander, we've had the ball basically. Just need a goal. Yeah. I'm not sure how much of the ball we've had, but I don't think United are worried when we have the ball. What threat are we posing when we have the ball? You know, we're not causing them problems. Have you seen Lemons do anything like that? Oh, he's saved them there. There was that one corner in the first half. Who's gone down there? Bernardo Silva. Has he clipped Fernandez? Gone down. Oh, 100%. 100% at the minute. I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? There's like nobody else to give it to. We could be looking at some of the worst scores I've ever given. Kasanov does well there. I thought he was a bit too worried about challenging the man rather than actually the ball itself. But Martinez has just bullied Haaland. That shouldn't be happening, Erling. You're twice his fucking size, mate. Ball in. It's got to be. It's got to be. Saved by Donnarumma again! Fucking hell, Haaland. Hold the ball up. You've got it now. You've got an opportunity. Oh, it's so easy. So easy. He's won a free kick in the end, but Martinez fucking bullied him a minute ago. Bullied him. Absolutely bullied him. And Gianluigi Donnarumma is absolutely sensational. Sensational from Donnarumma. Who are these fuckwits that challenge the idea of signing Donnarumma? Again, it's Mbuemo that he's sinking his heart, mate. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Big up to Granzy. Started a new City X page this week, and it's crazy how many likes you get for VAR related stuff recently. Massive problem, needs to be sorted. Yeah, not surprised at the popularity of VAR subjects, but yeah, go and check out. Put the name in your in the chat and go and follow Gramsy on X if you're not already. But put your name there. Maguire's stayed down here. We've got no other options though, mate. What are we going to do? You play Semenyo through the middle and then who goes on the right? Right now, we put Makadu out there. That's it. We don't have the options, mate. We can't be talking about rotating Haaland. We know how good he is. It isn't a period of time where we can be happy with Haaland's performances because he's been poor. And we can't say if you don't create for him, then Haaland's useless. Well, we have been creating for him. Not in this game, I'll give you that. But there's been multiple games recently where he's been missing massive chances. Ball in, cleared by Slabhead. Oh, United are in. This is a 3-on-2. Wait, this has got to be 1-0. This is 4-on-2 from United. This has got to be. It's got to be. And Buemo, there you go. I told you. It's 1-0. It's hardly surprising. The fucking hell, you can't keep doing it. You can't keep doing it. You can't keep playing as shit as this and expecting Donnarumma to keep bailing you out. Fuck me. How many times? How many times? It's 1-0 United and it's the least they fucking deserve. It's the least. It's the least. I mean, how? How have you come onto the pitch in the second half knowing how bad you played in the first half? And carry on, lads. Carry on. Same as it was in the first half. Dire. A shocking free kick from Turkey and immediately on the counter-attack. Call it. This game's finished. We ain't winning shit in this game. Call it now. 1-0 would save face because this could become humiliating. This should be 4-5-0. This should be 4-5-0. It should be. This should be 4-5-0. We're getting battered. They're fucking whack. This isn't our resurgence from United. This is Manchester City. Shite. This is pure shit we're watching here from City. Some of the worst performances from nearly all of them bar Donnarumma. Unbelievably poor. Why is like it's like you can't be surprised at this point considering the game and how it's panned out. And Buemo eventually and Donnarumma got his hands to it, man. Yeah, you can forget the league. You can forget it. Forget it. No way. No chance. Semenyo Gay coming in, very nice, very exciting. It's all good. Well, that's great news. Great news. Semenyo Gay, unbelievable business from City. We're going to see the fruits of that next season. That'll be next season. We'll enjoy it next season, these signings. I promise you we will. Next year we will. But there is nowhere near good enough for a title race. Dropping performances like that when you play first. Do you know what I mean? It's not even the fact that we're losing. It's the performance is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how they are playing. Like, they are playing so poorly. We've got to respond. For any chance of coming away with 3 points, we need to score before the, I would say before the 75th minute. Because I just don't think we've got it in us. And now you're seeing the gestures, aren't you? You saw Ake a minute ago, Cherky and Pep going... What the fuck's that going to do? About fucking time you felt like we need to sharpen up a bit. Ahmad's in. It's going to be 2. It's forced wide. And put it wide as well. He was onside as well. He was onside. I don't know what we do here. I don't know what we do. You're looking at the bench. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does, Mohammed. I don't know what that does. I don't know what changes that would bring to the team. Like, what's Jonny going to do? Is he going to be the one player that makes all the other 9 outfield players start playing well? This is gone. This game's gone. You can't... this isn't like, oh, believe, Jonny. Believe. No. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. They are not at it today. This is not a light switch. You can't flick it on. Have you seen any improvements from the first half? Have you seen any? They had 15 minutes to talk about the first half. 15 minutes to talk about it. And they came out with the exact same attitudes. The exact same level of quality. Shocking. Doku's gone down. Oh, it's Sharks of Mank on Elon Musk's beautiful platform. Oh, Sharks of Mank, that's your X thing. Go and follow Sharks of Mank on X. Glad to get my 10 months back as well. Yeah, big up Gramsy, mate. Big up Gramsy. RG says they deserve it. This is so fucking shit. It really is. They do. They are. They're miles better than us. They're not. No. Do you know what? They're not even that much better than us because they're finishing, and like the fact that they are only 1-0 up is a sign of how bad they actually are. I mean, you play like... Imagine this against Arsenal. It'd be like embarrassing. Ball whipped in. It's going to be a corner to City. There is still 20 minutes to go. Football's a crazy game and things can change quickly. We know that. But something has to change. Like, a goal from pure luck would be nice because that might swing things a little bit. But not when you're putting in corners like that, Cherky, and then giving free kicks away. We're nearly at 1,000 likes. I don't care, to be honest. I just don't care. You know what I mean? There are some content creators out there that like it when their team loses. You know, because they get the numbers. What are you doing there, Bernardo Silva? Oh, Semenyu's got it. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. Oh, he's done well there. He's unlucky. Maguire in the end. Intercepted well there by Rico. We need a goal now if we want to win this game. We need a goal now. Edge of the area, Cherky, Bernardo Silva. They want it more. Look at that tackle. That from who's that? Was that Kunyu's just come on the pitch? That's how you make a substitution. That's a proper fucking attitude. Where the fuck's that from our City players? He doesn't fucking know what this means. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Mateus Cunha coming on and fucking sliding through him like that. Where's our players doing that? There's no one player, lad. There's no one player. I know it's good for you defending Rico if he is becoming that scapegoat. Let's get some fucking duct tape because that shit's on my face again with the sun. I'm not sure that's going to last. 72 minutes gone. And 1-0 is flattering. It's flattering. Can you think of any moments where we could have scored in this second half? Was there any in the first half? There was that corner, wasn't there? Semenyo with the cross flies past everybody out for a throw-in on the opposite side of the pitch. Take a 1-0 loss. You know, this could have been an embarrassing derby day. This could have been so much worse than 1-0. Still time for it to get worse, unfortunately, but I think Semenyu's been poor, to be honest. He had a nice little dribble before, but overran it. Should have got his pass away to Haaland a bit quicker there. Tried a little flick there. Hit and hope more than anything. I don't think he's played well. It's like, I don't think any of them have played well. And I see so many names popping up in the chat, individual City players. And I understand you've probably only got so many characters. That's the problem for you guys in the chat. You've only got so many letters that you can use in the chat to actually reel off the problems, and unfortunately there's not enough to get the problems right. And how many are actually the list of problems? Like, you haven't got enough letters to use. And Rico Lewis then, what is he doing? He's going to get booked. Of course he is. That's a yellow card all day long. Stupid from Rico. Shit. My 4-year-old grandson just got player of the season at his development level training. We should sign him. Big up to your 4-year-old grandson, Christine. That's genuinely like the happiest I've felt this whole stream, for your 4-year-old grandson. The biggest like happiness in my gut that I've felt from the start of the stream to this point right now is your 4-year-old grandson getting player of the season. Big up to him. No, I realise. I think we actually got one. Did we not get one in the first half? Does that not count, Elaine? Because I thought that shot was a header that looked like it was on target. It might have been cleared. It might go down as a blocked shot. It'll go down as a block shot because the defender is the one that cleared it. So a shot on target has to be saved by the keeper. Cunha across. Get off the pitch. Get them off the pitch. It's 2-0. Fucking Rico Lewis sleeping at the back post there. 2-0. Absolute joke. What a piss poor bit of defending that was from Rico Lewis. Unbelievably bad. Unbelievable. The ball is coming across. It's not even coming across quick. Take your time, mate. Don't worry about it. No one's behind you. It's not like United are on the pitch or anything. There's no other footballers to worry about. Fuck me, mate. Take your time to clear that. Rico Lewis at the back post and Dorgu just smashes it in. Like I said, 1-0 is flattering. It's flattering. And this could easily get worse. Shake your head all you want, Rodri. You're part of the fucking problem as well. Every fucking one of you today. Every one of you are part of the problem. No one should be fucking blaming any individual. The collective is shite today. Piss poor from the lot of you. Fucking wank. Man U want to score versus City wanting to score. I'm not sure what you mean, mate. Rico Lewis at the back post. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Oh my God. How are you not recognising that ball is coming your way? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, you can forget the league. You can forget it. You can absolutely forget the league. Get them off this pitch, man. Just get 2-0 now. Stop the game. Just stop. Please, just stop. Don't let this become 3 or 4-0, for fuck's sake. Okay, Peter, that's got to go down as the shittest comment of the day. The worst thing I've read in the chat all day, mate. That I can't believe you've said that. That is hands down the worst I've seen. Yeah, man. Fucking Donnarumma's to blame. The guys stopped it from being a humiliation. This could have been a fucking 5 or 6-0 trouncing. This could have been unbelievable. Rico Lewis down at the back. I can't believe I saw him do that. I was like, surely he's going to wake up and recognise. See, now they're just fighting. Now United just want it to become a boxing match, a fight. It's a wrestling match. It's perfect. And United, they've absolutely outdone you. You have been outperformed, outfought in every aspect of the game by Manchester United's players. That is an embarrassment. That is such an embarrassing thing to say, considering these players are what they are. They are a joke. They are mercenaries. They're a bunch of fucking mercs who end their careers at Manchester United, the fucking graveyard of football careers. But their new manager comes along and they switch it on. They decide, I'll give it a go today and try. I'll try hard for the Man United DNA. You know, that bollocks. Absolute embarrassment. And they've turned it on and they've outfought you. You wankers. Fuck off, man. Haaland's off. Saw that. Fuck that for your attitude, Haaland. Piss off with that attitude. Fuck off, mate. I'm not having that shit. I love him. Look, I love him. I love the guy. But he just went off and he went, like, that's a weird one. That's a weird one. I'm being subbed off. That's peculiar. No, it's not. No, it's not. Which one of you deserves to be on this pitch? You're lucky there's not 11 substitutions, because if I was Pep, I'd take the fucking lot of you off. And then you could all fucking bottom lip your shit and fucking way out of that one. Fucking rein it in, mate. Bottom lipping shit like, that's a weird one. No, mate. You deserve to be fucking walking off the pitch, and you deserve to be waved off the pitch by the Manchester United fans. Because you've been shameful. The lot of you have been shameful. Darks. If the title race was not gone before, it's sure done now. How the fuck is shithead came out to play? How City should have. Yeah, it's 100% gone. 100%. It's not even the points. I'm not talking about, it's only still 6 points. Arsenal haven't won yet. Yep, okay, fine. But it's the attitudes, it's the performances, it's the momentum of these players. It's not about the result. It's about how they've played. The result is a byproduct of how they've played. The result is not the point at this point. We're talking about how they have played. The performance that a Manchester City fan can point at and go, he played all right, or he played all right. He didn't too bad. Donnarumma is the only one you can point at and go, fair play, mate. The rest of you, the City fans, we were all, I like to think I speak for all of you, we're fucking embarrassed. We're embarrassed. I want what? Because he was having a go at Donnarumma. I know, mate. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Peter. How are you saying crap keeper? Have you been watching the game? It must have been a joke. He must have been saying it sarcastically. Must have been. Rodri then just... Fucking hell, he's had a stinker. Player ratings in the morning. Fucking hell. I think the lowest score I've given this season is 4.5 for a single player. 4.5. That's the lowest I've gone. Going to struggle to keep it above that, to be honest with you. Going to struggle. We're nearly at 1,000 likes. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Blah, 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 blah. Just fucking blow your whistle, ref, at this point. Just get it over with. We're not fucking coming back from this. So, like, I mean, has there been any chances? Do you know what I mean? People are saying, like you got to believe, Johnny. You got to believe. Believe in what? What have I seen in this game for me to show belief? You know, what? Because we used to come back. Because we used to like play well, and you know, we used to do things like much better than this. And I'm sure we're not going to collapse. This isn't the end of Manchester City. Blah blah blah. City are finished. No. Let's not get carried away with it. This is rage built from 83 minutes of utter shit. That's all this is. You know, we've been good this season. There's been plenty of positives coming out of this season. Plenty. But right now, dropping performances like this make it categorically clear that you aren't good enough to win this Premier League title when you're looking at the likes of Arsenal, who are, when they play poorly, their standards don't drop anywhere near as bad as this. Reinders, ball across at the back post. Anyone there? No, of course not. Of course not. Ryan Ignori can't even keep it in. Another substitute coming on. Doing fuck all. Pay, big up to you, mate. Who would have thought at the start of this season that the players we would miss the most in the derby would be Nunes and Marmoush. Don't know about Marmoush, but yeah, Nunes. I actually don't think it matters, to be honest, mate. If Marmoush plays, we're not winning. If Nunes plays, we're not winning. There is too many poor performances in there to single out someone as a possible reason to why we lost. Even Pep. I don't think you just put this all down to Pep. If anyone, he is the most culpable for this performance because it is a collective performance. But where's your fucking self-pride? Where's your own fucking career? Respect for yourself. Where's your self-respect? You know? Do you need your manager to fucking pick you up every game, do you? You're playing at the top of the game, mate. You should be fucking motivated enough. We saw Michael Carrick walking on the pitch. As soon as he walked on, he was doing that to the United fans. I thought that was a good omen. MCFC Wick. Yeah, completely agree, mate. Donner is the only player that deserves to be on. Completely agree. I mean, this could have been 5-0, couldn't it? This could have been... Imagine if those goals went in the first half. It should have been about 3-0 at half-time, shouldn't it? It really should have been. And in which case, it was like there was no comeback coming at that point. It could have got so much worse, this game. This could have been a disaster. I think you might need a bit more than that. But I'm ashamed. I'm really ashamed. I'm embarrassed. I'm genuinely embarrassed. Oh. Don't know if I'm still live or not, to be honest, because the chat just went mental. I'm going to have to redo the chat in a minute. But City have, I don't know, we've got the ball. What does it matter? Yeah, Rico Lewis over the bar. You injured yourself shooting over the fucking bar, Rico. You're a fucking embarrassing, man. This is embarrassing. Yeah, I don't need to redo the chat, thankfully, but still working. I was looking forward to it, mate, a little bit. I don't really look forward to derbies. I usually dread them. But you always feel like there's an aspect to them where things can go wrong. But yeah, but mate, a broken clock's right every 24 hours. Twice, actually. So, you know, eventually you're going to be angry with every performance. You are going to be right eventually. I agree that you have every reason to be absolutely fuming today, but I do think you've been a bit harsh in the past. What, is it not working? You can't hear me anymore? I think it's because I'm so deflated that my voice has just gone incredibly quiet. You can't hear me? Right, I'll sort that out. Don't know what to do about it, to be honest, because it says it's working here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, chat? Well, I didn't do anything, so I don't know what it is. Nico Riley coming forward. Does it matter at this point? Not sure it does, to be honest. Ryan Aït-Nouri, little step over. So deflated. Cherky scoops the ball to Reinders. Is he onside? Yes, he is. I mean, imagine if we score, let alone a draw. Imagine 2-2 would be like, that's like not even realistic to even imagine. But imagine if we score, like, back post cleared. Kasanov. That's naughty, that, from Rico. I think he knew what he was doing there, backing into Shaw. United are away. Ahmad, one-on-one with Nathan Ake. Is Ake going to get there? He could have done, but he didn't realise it, and now Ahmad's going to make it 3-0. Here we go. Off the post. United are fucking... They're so unlucky, United, today. Donnarumma is like the reason why they've had bad luck, I think, in most of those occasions. But they've been so unlucky, United, today. Maguire in the first seconds. We are so... They are so unlucky, and we are so lucky that this isn't 5 or 6-0. Cherky. Giving it fucking biggins before you sign. Like, I want to kill him. I want to kill him, mate. There's nothing about your performance today that suggested you want to kill anything. Couldn't kill a fucking fly with this performance. Oh my God. 5 minutes, please. Just blow your whistle. How's Ake not winning? He realised, and then he realised too late that he could win it. I think Donnarumma saved that onto the post. Has he got his fingertips on that? I'm not sure he has, to be honest. But that's exactly it. That is exactly it. Your passion in the chat, me sat here in this stupid fucking chair, has had infinitely more passion than any single City player we've seen today. I don't know what happened with my mic. People who are on catch-up or like behind because of the whatever delay you've got, the mic's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know what happened. It might have been YouTube. Don't know. But Rodri with another giveaway. Well done, Rodri. You fucking fuck's sake. Here you go. This is going to be 3. And there you go. 3-0. Well done, Rodri. You're sticking your hand in the air for a fucking offside flag, Rodri. Fuck off, mate. Piss off. Fucking, what was that? Like, claim, please be offside. No, mate, you've given the ball away and handed Manchester United a 3rd goal in the game. It's the least they deserve. It's the least they deserve. You know? Because you don't deserve shit in this game, Manchester City. You've been an embarrassment from the first whistle of the game. You know, from the second it hits Fat Slabhead's forehead and crashes off the crossbar, you could tell straight away this was going to be a long day for this Manchester City side, a very long day. And this should have been 6 or 7. This should have been 6 or 7. 0 opportunities for us to speak of. You've got a red card possibly to speak about. That's meaningless. Fuck that red card shout, because you don't deserve it, man. You don't deserve any sort of excuse. Well, this went wrong, or that referee should have made that decision. No, piss off. This is just fucking look yourselves in the mirror. Every single outfield player today, look yourselves in the fucking mirror and hang your heads in shame because you've been dismal from the fucking first whistle. You've been embarrassment to Manchester City Football Club. Every one of you. Fuck off. Mason Mount scores. First touch of the game. I'm fucking fuming with Haaland doing that little lip thing. If you don't know what that means like surprised at that. It might not even count this. What's VAR looking at? I'm praying it doesn't count, because then 2-0 is not as bad, is it? You know what I mean? But it's like, it doesn't mean anything in the sense of we're winning the game or we have a chance. Like, it's more of a keeping the embarrassment to a minimum. Oh, he's offside. 2-0. That United fans fucking sat back down, hasn't he? I mean, not for long, to be fair to him. Still think he's going to have a better day than the rest of us City fans are, in fairness to him. But he was really enjoying that third, wasn't he? He was proper giving it one of them. You can stick that finger up your arse now and put it back to 2. Before they go and make it 3 in a minute, blow your fucking whistle, please, for fuck's sake. Good guys, Mac. Appreciate the super chat, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks for the support, mate. Long ball. That's a good tactic, isn't it? Let's go long. Let's go long against Harry Maguire. To Johnny Reinders, you know, he's well known for his aerial duel ability, isn't he? Ball in, cleared at the back post. Imagine if we get a goal back. Make it 2-1. Oh, it doesn't matter, Pierre. It doesn't matter. Can Gay stabilise our defence? It's nothing. There's no signing in the world that fixes this. Unless you sign 10 new players. It's not about selling anybody or signing anybody. It's not about that. It's not about players. This is. I don't know how you avoid like having a. I don't know. Hang on, there's a corner coming in. I don't know why I got my hopes up there. Thought we might nick one. This is the worst performance I've seen in a long time from this City side. Like, Rodri's been shite. Absolutely shite. Still playing on. Jonny's still blagging his way through. I'm not sure how he's done that, to be honest. How's he still got it there? He's now finally giving it away. Right, go on, kick it upfield so he can blow his fucking whistle. Oh, my God. Gramsci, United's first win versus us by 3+ goals since Fergie left. Wow. Well, there's only 2. So, thankfully, that's changed. I presume you sent that before the VAR correction. I don't know where the offside was in there, to be honest. Didn't look offside to me. There goes your full-time whistle. Thank fuck for that. Thank fuck for that. What an embarrassing shit show that was. And I mean, the scoreline is brilliant in comparison to the performance. That scoreline's good. That's a good scoreline. We only lost 2-0. Take it. I'll take it considering the performance. That was like you deserve to lose 5 or 6-0 performance, that was. And I mean, fuck, you know, you think you're going to win the league with that? You think we're going to win the league with that? And I'm not interested in belief anymore, because this isn't a case of belief. The performances in those 3 draws that we saw were possibly a catalyst to this. And in between, we slipped in 2 good league, away from the league performances and 2 cup performances that were very good. You know, Exeter, it's Exeter, so let's not get carried away. But we still played well, and scoring 10 against anybody that's in the English pyramid is good going. And then the Newcastle performance in the second half was good. Played well. Go away to St James's Park and win the game 2-0. Can't ask for much more. The Premier League performances that were before this, with the 3 draws that we saw with Brighton and Chelsea in particular. Brighton was a poor performance. Sunderland away was poor, and just this is the eventuality of performances like that, where I don't know how to explain it. you got to look at Pep. You got to look at Pep and say, what attitudes have you sent those players onto the pitch? And look, fair play to him, man. He's walking over with his head hung to applaud the Manchester City fans. So fair play to Pep. Fair play to Pep. Not surprised to see that very few City fans there, but the ones that are there remaining behind to applaud Pep. Fair play to Pep. Do you reckon United will do this against Arsenal? Because that's who they face next. Do you reckon they will? Will they fuck? Will they fuck? They'll roll over like a fucking dead possum. That's what they'll do. And they'll get bummed relentlessly. You know they will, because they're a fucking shit show, United. They've just turned up on the day they always turn up for nowadays. You know, because it's their big day out, isn't it? It's their big day out in a Manchester derby, and they've had their day out. And you know what I mean? You have to let them. You have to let them. But we've got bigger fucking problems right now, because that attitude that every one of them, man, it's like, ugh, I don't know what to say. Is there any positives to take away from this? Is there any positives? Anything. Donnarumma. Excluding Donnarumma, is there any positives to take away from him? And even the positives are filled with negatives. The positive is Donnarumma played well, and that is because we played so shit that he had to play well. That's the reason he played well, is because we faced so many shots. That's why he played well. So the one positive from this game is because of how many negatives there are. There's nothing to say that's good. Nothing. I'm dead in the water here. I've got nothing to give you. Nothing. Oh, LZN, I take back my shaky comment. Absolutely fucking disgusting and embarrassing what I have seen today. Shite. Cusser, the only player that sort of gave a shit. Yeah, there was elements of it. He still wasn't good enough for me in moments of the game. Still very sloppy on the ball. But I agree with you. Some of the tackles he threw in, yeah. But that wasn't like a Derby Day performance from him. That's just Kazanov. I think Kazanov's attitude's always that. You know, throw yourself in. Into tackles, win these duels. Turn this shit off. I'm done looking at this. Put the F1 on, not even fucking bothered with that really, to be honest. But fuck, you know, like that was one of the worst things I've seen from Manchester City in years. And then that's not an exaggeration. I know we've dropped stinkers in recent times. I remember the Southampton in the treble year. Do you remember when we got knocked out in the League Cup by Southampton in our treble winning year? That was a bad performance. But there was attitudes in there. There was like, you could see that in the second half they tried to turn it around in that game. I remember it. I remember getting knocked out, but there was absolutely nothing from these players. Nothing. I'm so angry at Haaland's little lip. And most of you didn't even notice it. I bet you didn't. The little, like, walking off. That, you know what that means. That's the universal symbol for I'm surprised at this. That's an odd decision from Pep. Why? There's nothing peculiar about taking off Erling Haaland when you've done absolutely nothing all game. And all of you, me included, wanted substitutions to be made at half-time. Pep did exactly what we needed. He brought on Nico O'Reilly and pushed Nathan Ake inside because Max Alleyne was having a shocker of a first-half performance. So his confidence has now taken a beating because not only did you play poorly, it's been highlighted by Pep taking you off. So everyone's more aware of it now because it's like in writing, it's in black and white. Even after the game, we're going to see substitutions made at half-time, Alleyne off. Rightly so. But did any of them come on and let Nico O'Reilly dropped a stinker, man. He comes on, dilly-dallying on the ball. Ahmad takes it off him, and he's like clutching at him, trying to bring him back, and he's got to hold him and gets himself in the book within first fucking 5 minutes of being on the pitch. Nico O'Reilly, what's he thinking? Cherky comes on, does nothing. Absolutely nothing from Ryan Cherky. Scooping the ball over the defences to like, oh, what can I do with that, mate? Like, there's nothing there. There's nothing to speak. Semenyo was crap. Touches coming inside, giving it away constantly. Crosses smashed out for a throw-in on the opposite side of the pitch. Doku was diabolical. It was awful. Jeremy Doku, awful. Rodri, crap. giving it away. So unlucky that United didn't. That United were unlucky. We were lucky. So we were lucky that it doesn't go down to 3-0. Rodri just giving it away. The first pass. How did they not score from that in the first half when Rodri plays it blindly around the corner, gives it away? And then for the third goal, he's like, Lino, offside. And he gets his fucking wish in the end. He gets his wish. He was offside, thankfully. Jesus. Unbelievable what I've just watched. Unbelievable. Darks, mate, thanks for the super chat. That's a really kind donation, mate. Thank you very much. To think all ESPN was saying Man U couldn't come out to play head-to-head against Man City or they would get destroyed. The irony, they did, and we getting totally crushed. 2-0 does not reflect how much United dominated this. No, I completely agree. Completely agree. They didn't go head-to-head with us in sense of possession. They didn't try to control the game. They quickly realised, they tried to go 1-0 up as quick as they could in that first half, but they quickly realised, just bide your time, mate. Just wait. They're going to make mistakes. We absolutely handed them this game. You know, if I'm a United fan, this is papering over cracks, and they know that. If you're a United fan with any fucking modicum of brain cells, then surely you realise that this is papering over cracks. This is not, oh, brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Like, this, we are back. Michael Carrick, the saviour. No chance. No chance. Not a chance. You know, we literally wrapped this gift up for you. Nice little bit of ribbons around it, a bow tie and everything. Sprinkle some glitter on it. There you go. Here's 3 points in the Manchester derby, handed to you by Manchester City. You didn't have to work for it, you know. You nearly threw it away with the amount of chances you had. Fucking hell. So, I'm not bothered about United. I'm not bothered. I'm really not arsed. I see no long-term threat from that fucking shit show of a club. This is their day. Their day will be over tomorrow. We will go back to feeling bad about City, not about, oh, United are a threat. No, they're nothing. There's nothing scary about United at all. They're a shambles of a football club. But we've just gifted it him. That's the problem. How bad we were. That's the problem. And how we think we're in a title race and dropping performances. You cannot win leagues with performances like that. And I think that's the hardest thing to swallow today, is that was clearly you are not winning the league. That you are not good enough to win the league. This side is nowhere near ready to go into this title race for the remaining games of the season and take Arsenal all the way to the wire. No. I'm putting it out there right now. No, we're not going to win the league. Even if Forest beat Arsenal later, we're not winning it. Even if at the end of this week it's 6 points, no. You can't do that. That's a problem, what I saw today. That's a bigger problem than one game can fix. You know, one result from Forest ain't going to fix this. No, that's like a what the fuck was that? Like, I don't know what Pep does. I don't know how you change the mindset of some of those players out there today. Just, there was no confidence, no belief. And they've just gone to St. James's Park and won. And then you come out and do that. That was a shambles and an embarrassment. It really was. Mark, big up, mate. A.K.A. Ake, I presume you meant. Ake Lewis shot to shit at the back. And the front is dead. Not happy at all with Pep's choices. I don't think he did anything wrong today, other than the stuff we're not privy to from Pep Guardiola. The things like, how did you motivate these players? What messages were you giving them? What were the tactics going into this game week? What was the conversations in the dressing room? What was the motivation like? You know, did you pick those players up? Because we weren't done tactically today. It's not like, oh, Michael Carrick's astute. Do you know what you're going to see now? You're going to see fucking morons come out with how Carrick completely outclassed Pep Guardiola. The genius move from Michael Carrick. Go into those tactics websites and listen to them talk utter shit. Completely devoid of awareness of the emotions involved in these games. These tactical gurus, they don't understand the emotions in football. A derby day is all about emotions. It's about attitudes. It's about mental capacity. That's what a derby day is. And no tactics in the world, you know, can win a match if you go out there with shit attitudes. That's how we lost. That's how we lost today. It's no genius from Michael Carrick. There's nothing from Michael Carrick in that performance that suggests he's a good manager and there's some tactics there to wax lyrical about. Nothing. We handed every opportunity they had to them. We gave it them. So what tactics is that? Sit down and wait for Pep and his team to make mistakes. Are those the tactics? Because if they are, then he is a genius. Because fuck me, he got it right today then, didn't he? Because he did. Like, the mistakes were abundantly clear. Like, I don't think we got through 5 minutes without making one. Gramsey, Wolves have won more games than us in 2026. For fuck's sake. They've been playing well lately. We're playing them soon. We got them at home soon. Big up Gramsey, mate. Fucking hell. I feel like I've missed some super chats. Night King, Donnarumma was the only positive. The rest is shit. Totally agree, mate. Totally agree. Totally agree. Goulding, big up to you, mate. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Appreciate that. One positive is that Marmoush is back soon. Yeah, I don't get that excited about that, to be honest. I'm not excited about individuals. I'm not thinking, oh, this player's back, so now we'll be good. You know, Gay coming in. Imagine if you Mark Gay watching that. I mean, he signed after that Newcastle performance. I imagine the agreement was made way before that. Way before that. But Mark Gay coming in watching that, I'd be like, all right, shit. Got my work cut out for me then, haven't I? Yes, you have, mate. Yes, you have. Oh. Big up, Mark. Neville commentating didn't make it any better. Oh, I can't even imagine how that sounded. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh. Mate, your club's in fucking shit show. And we got beat by him. What is this? What is this for a performance? I've never, not this season. That's easily the worst performance of the season. But I can't think of a last time I saw Pep send them out with such bad attitudes like that. Do you remember Cunha? When he came on, there was an opportunity. I think it was either Bernardo Silva or Cherky on the edge of the area. And Cunha, he'd been on for like a minute. He just went bang, slide tackle on the edge of the area. You haven't seen any City players putting in tackles like that. Kusanov, yes, maybe one where it was Mbeumo, I think it was, or maybe Dorgu trying to break on us around the outside. But fucking hell. I'm in disarray. I'm in disbelief. I'm stunned. Genuinely, stunned at how bad that they were. I don't think we can chalk this down as an off day, as a bad day in the office, because there's been threatening signs embedded in our performances, probably throughout the season, really. We had that spell before Christmas where we were on an unbelievable winning streak that was fantastic. But there has been performances this season. Don't forget, remember, we were all saying in the first half of the season, 45-minute FC. That's because there has been these moments within games where we just switch off. And the attitudes are just not right. There's something wrong with them. They're the mistakes are too common. And too, yeah. And now this was 90 minutes of utter dismal football from start to finish. The very first whistle to the last, we were piss poor today. Piss poor. And you almost, in a way, that takes the sting out of United's victory a little bit. I'm sure they'll still enjoy it nonetheless, but is the fact that I'm almost not bothered about them. I'm not bothered. I'm more bothered about how bad we were. And I'm really not bothered about United getting something to sing about, because, I mean, it rarely happens for them. You know, eventually you have to let the babies have their bottles, don't you? Eventually. But I'm not in the slightest. I'm more worried about this City team. That performance now, it's in there. So that's the concern. It's not like, oh, but Jonny, we'll be back next week and we'll play well next week. We've got Bodo Glimt. They're not bad, by the way. Their Champions League performances have not been that bad this season. You need to bear that in mind. And we've got to go away there. It's fucking on AstroTurf pitch as well. And you can't turn up on a luxurious pitch like Old Trafford that's big, grass, spacious, lets you play football. And you perform like that. You're going on a tight fucking 4G Astro pitch in fucking minus 600 degrees temperatures. Fuck knows how cold it's going to be. And we'll see what your attitudes are like. Because if that's your attitude, that was a sunny day in Manchester. It's fucking brilliant weather today in Manchester. Fantastic. Compared to what it usually is like. You're going into minus 20 degrees soon. Bodo Glimt Tuesday night. Good luck with that. Attitudes like that, you're going to lose that as well. You fuckwits. Fucking dismal. Shit show that was. Shit show. Big up QWERTY. People are happy that Gay is coming. But what alone can he do? People need to understand it's a team game. Mentality matters. No hunger to win. Yeah. True. Everything you said there is absolutely true. Christine, team. All about team with good attitude. Yep. Exactly. QWERTY's super chat completely backed up by Christine. Christine, I agree with you. It is. And there was no one in that team today. No one in that team that stood up. Donnarumma, that's it. Darks, maybe should have picked the same lineup that played Newcastle. Those academy guys showed more backbone, passion and fire than today's lineup. 100%. I'm more going towards the lineup that started against Exeter. You know? Foden needs dropping. He needs dropping. After that, I would be tempted to dabble with Marmoush. Now that he's back, I would be dabbling with him. Because Haaland and Foden, those two in particular. And it's not just a reactive comment because we played bad in the derby. I mean, what's Foden done in the last 6 games? Haaland scored 1 in 6. So this is not like, oh, but he could do it. Yeah, he could, but he's not right now. You know, this is the standards, man. We've got to maintain the standards that we've always set at this football club. High standards. You play bad, you're on the bench. You play well, you're in the team. It's as simple as that. We can't have players that play bad and still get in the team. And unfortunately, we've got that in Erling Haaland because we have no alternatives. Now we do. Marmoush is back. He doesn't fill me with confidence, by the way, because Marmoush has done very little at Manchester City so far. Scored a worldie. Showed little, small glimpses. You know, when he's not worn a Manchester City shirt, whether it be for Egypt or for Eintracht, yeah, I see what you're saying. But in a City shirt, it's been quite a very slow start to his Manchester City career. Minus the unbelievable goal of the season screamer, which I was there for as well. I can't believe I went to that game and witnessed that. What a goal that was from Marmoush. But, you know, I'm still not coming out of that, going into a game now thinking, all right, drop Haaland, bring Marmoush in. Now I'm full of confidence. No, I'm not. I'm not in the slightest, you know. But yeah, I can almost get... I mean, if somehow Arsenal drop points against Forest, then they've got problems as well. Because, I mean, this is like the perfect opportunity for Arsenal to effectively, you know, they've still got Villa on their tails. They've still, like, you know, they're more of a threat to Arsenal than we are right now. Aston Villa are, you know, let's be fair about it. But they can win the league today, Arsenal, for me. I think they go and win. I can't see any way back for this City side. Points-wise, and I know you're going to hear City fans saying, but, Johnny, we've been here before. 9 points in the past, and we've clawed it back. We've been this points behind before, and we've won it still. Yeah, but we're in all of those seasons you're talking about. Have you ever seen them play like that in those years? Have you ever seen them do that? I've not. When we've won the league, I've never seen us once win the league and during the season play like that. Never. Never. Title-winning sides don't drop performances like that. You can have a bad day. This was beyond bad. This is beyond bad. Now, I'm not sure what the word is for it, because I've been saying shit a lot in this stream, so I'm trying to exercise the very small vocabulary that I have. And shit has been overused. But it's in that ballpark. Do you know what I mean? To describe it. Oh, don't know where to go from here. To bed, I think, is the best thing for me. Go to bed. Gia, with this back four, we might lose any away game. Yeah. Away games are becoming a problem for us as well. Our away form this season has been so bad, hasn't it? Like, we're really struggling away from home. But, I mean, the fact that we went to St. James's Park and kept a clean sheet is just like, how did we do that? Like, you know, we played well. Like, I don't know what to say anymore. Darks, thanks, mate. Yes, you're right. Was that team from 10-1 I was referring? Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because we played a reasonably strong team against them. But McAdoo, I'd be tempted if I was Pep. I would be. I'd be like punishing him. I would do. I'd punish him. I'd be like, Doku, you dropped. McAdoo, you're in. Haaland, you dropped. If Marmoush is available, you're in. If not, Mukasa. And it's not to like throw the game. It's just a case of like sending the right message. You know, you play like that, you get punished. You should do. It should be the basics of football, and it's not like reactive, because we're talking about Foden, who's not been playing well for a long time, and the same for Haaland. You know, we're talking about 2025, where it was the last time I saw those two play well together. Big bucks to play. Some are just not showing up, says Christine. Yeah. I think all of them today. All of them didn't show up today. I can't believe Rodri. I can't believe Rico Lewis at the back post. At the back post. Like, what was that? That cross came in from so far away. It wasn't a fast cross. It came in along the floor, so it's getting slower as it moves. You know, as all footballs do, believe it or not, that's physics for you. But the ball was bobbling across the goal. Like, he must have recognised that's going to make its way to me, that. The awareness, the back post awareness, if that doesn't highlight to all of us as Manchester City fans that he is not a defender. Defenders do not do that. You need, like a striker's instinct, there is such thing as a defender's instinct. You sniff it. You smell the danger. You see that ball coming. And even if you see it coming and you think, Ake's going to get there. Oh, maybe Kasanov's going to get there. Doesn't mean you stand flat-footed at the back post. You think the worst case scenario. You've got to be a negative thinker as a defender. You have to think negatively. Like, Ake might not get that. That's not fucking pessimism. That's realism. That's like, oh, Ake might not get there. Kasanov might not get there. So I better be switched on in case it gets all the way through to me. None of that. None of that from Rico Lewis. Non-existent awareness. Shocking bit of defending. Shocking. And Dorgu had about 5 yards still to run into the box. And Rico Lewis was like, oh shit, little arm, try and stop him. It's an embarrassment. Embarrassment. He's not good enough for this team, Rico Lewis. You know, he's barely good enough for the squad at this point. Coming in for games and playing well. He played well against Newcastle, but League Cup, Rico Lewis against Exeter. Yeah, great, mate. It's fucking Exeter. It's not good enough. But he's not the only one. We can't just pick on Rico. It's not just Rico. They're all fucking culpable today. This is the thing. It's like there's no a single individual that needs, you know, to be fucking thrown under the bus for this game. None. I'm more annoyed with Pep, but I don't know why. I don't know how we look at Pep and go, you're to blame today. You're to blame today. I don't think we can. And do it with you know, facts to back it up. Like, are we aware of what Pep was saying midweek? Are we aware of the messages and the team talk in the changing rooms at Old Trafford? Are we aware of what Pep was saying at that point? Because I don't think so. I don't think any of us will know that. So how can we blame Pep for sending them out with the wrong attitudes? But it is his job to send them out with the right attitudes. Why they've come out with such poor attitudes is beyond me. You know? Is it arrogance? Douglas, you were saying at the very start of this stream, you say you came into this, and I agree with you, that you came into this with almost too much confidence. And is it arrogance? We played like that. It was an arrogant performance. It was.
It was. Like, we're better than them. We are better than them. Didn't play it like that today, though. You know. And it's not like a little drop-off either, is it? It's not like, oh, just a bit of an off day, or 1% here, 1% there. Like, I couldn't believe, like, the amount of mistakes, the casual, sloppy, and the continuation of it in the second half is it is even more annoying. With the whole first half being as disastrous as it was, we got away with it, man. We got a gift of our own. It was 0-0. How was that first half 0-0? And then in the second half, you couldn't have been more warned. You couldn't have been more warned. It was like stepping into 5 lanes of oncoming traffic and somehow just fucking Mr. Magooing your way through all of them and then going back. That was exactly the same. It's the same fucking thing, man. Just like, oh, I'll try my luck again. And eventually one of them cars is going to fucking hit you. Of course it is. You can't keep doing it, you fuckwit. Unbelievable, man. The biggest problem in City since 4 in a row play is not having to truly fight for a starting position and Pep picking by favour, not by performance. I don't think Bernardo Silva played well, and I know he's one who gets favoured all too often for me. He didn't play badly, he didn't play well, sorry, but he certainly wasn't like a standout negative performer for me, Bernardo Silva. I think he was poor. He was poor. There was plenty of sloppy moments from him in the game as well. But, I think building the squad, the first point is right. Having players to test players, like, you play badly, you're dropped. That threat of someone behind you. Yeah. Because you want to be the guy who wins the team the league. You want to be in that starting 11. The one who's always in the match day highlights at the end of each game week. So people remember you as part of the team that won the league. And you have that threat of not being the case if there's a good substitute behind you. Squad players that are well worthy of getting into that starting 11. I agree with you. That's exactly what Arsenal have got. It's exactly what they've got. Whereas you look at us today with Founi, Mukasa. I know injuries are playing their part, but you remove the injuries. Are you going to be like, get Savinho on? He'll win the game for us. No. And I'm sorry, but Mark Gay coming in is not going to do shit with a performance like that. Nothing. It was just a drastically poor, miles below any standards we've set at this football club, arguably since Mancini, for me. I'm going back that far, considering how poor they were from start to finish. I can't believe it was 2-0. I'm buzzing it's 2-0. That's such a good result considering how we played. 2-0 is a great result. That should have been 5 or 6 and you wouldn't have any complaints. Don't know what to say anymore, so with that in mind, I think I might go. Right, chat, big up to all of you that have tuned in. Appreciate it. I do. I really do. I haven't shown it much because I've just absolutely lost my head today. Normally we have a bit of a vibe going on, me and you in the chat today. I feel like I've just been so fucking angry that I've struggled today to think about you guys. And I've been bitching and moaning, so apologies for bitching and moaning the whole time. But I felt like the performance, it was hard to do anything else really than bitch and moan. So, yeah. Anyway, we go again. Come on, Forest! No chance. Absolutely no chance. What a horrible, horrible derby this has turned out to be. Unbelievable. Big up to you guys in the chat. Genuinely, massive respect to all of you. You guys have been fantastic as always and supportive of me as always as well, which is really, really appreciated. Player ratings in the morning. Can't say I'm looking forward to that one. It is what it is. I'm going to be interested in myself. I wonder what scores I'm going to give him. No idea. No idea. There's going to be some low ones in there, but right. Take care, Blues. Try not to let this ruin your weekend. I mean, it has. It has. It's ruined mine. But yeah, try not to let it ruin it too much, and I'll see you in the next one.